Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We are playing some Monster of the Week. It's been a while since we have done this. It's been about a month since we did the last one, right? Everybody?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, that sounds right. We are missing an Alicia today. Unfortunately, she had to dip out at the last minute. We are very sad about that, but we hope she's okay, and we will try to do our best and have fun despite that. However, though, I am joined by several returning friends, such as our favorite streamer, Harmony.
Hello, everybody! I'm everyone's favorite paranormal live streamer, Haunted Harmony. But when I'm not doing paranormal live streams, I'm also a shape-shifting cryptid called Fangy. Nice to meet you all.
And we are also joined by Quattro.
Hello, my name is Quattro Hazard. I'm called Quattro. Normally I'm a Skeleспector, making music for a lot of people, but today I'm playing Frankie. He has his haunted doll with him and has all sorts of weird stuff happen around him. But I'm just going to try and help everyone out best I can.
And that is all you can do. Speaking of someone who is just trying their best, Abster as Faye.
Hello, everybody. My name's Abster. I am usually the wholesome water dragon, but today I am Faye, the girl who does her best to help, but is probably going to get attacked by monsters. It's a thing. I think it's a thing for everyone. It's fine.
It's fine. It's always fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Speaking of people who are fine, Kaizad as Deontay.
I would think Kaizad is more fine than Deontay, but anyway, hello! I am Kaizad TTRPG, the Broken Crimson Dragon on normal days. Today, though, I am the put-upon father figure and father Deontay.
Yes, indeed. And last but certainly not least, Neon as Tigress.
What up, everyone? It's Neon Lightshifter, and I'm normally shape-shifting, changeling, draconic bard, but today I am playing as Tigress, parkour enthusiast in the day, wrestler in the evening.
Yes. So, again, we have the five of us here today, 5 players rather. I, of course, am your keeper for this session, the game runner, as it were. So I will be leading all of our wonderful heroes through whatever weird circumstances they find themselves in, which will usually lead to them finding monsters and fighting monsters. Real quick, I just want to say thank you to everyone in chat who's hanging out. Thank you, Drea, Akagi, Cthulhu. Thank you for everything. I see the many redeems, the many bugs I must send to Kaizad.
Yes.
So I will.
Yes.
Also, we have who got first? Akagi was here first. Thank you, Akagi, even though you weren't actually here first, but you were here first. And also we have a Hydrate Redeem, so everyone should do that too.
I got some cola.
Good. I must frequently be reminded to hydrate because I will be talking quite a lot, I imagine.
Well, that's your job as a fucking DM.
Yes, it is.
SE Keeper. It's called a keeper.
Yeah, it is.
I remember that.
Thank you. I do appreciate you getting it right. I try not to get up in arms about it. But thank you.
I like that it's actually called Keeper. I
Yes.
think that's kind of cool that it's called something else.
Yes. Alrighty though. So, real quick, as we are here, we did kind of rush through the promos and mostly introduce characters. Is there anything anyone wants to talk about and promote for themselves while they're doing this? Anything you have all coming up or anything like that?
I'm still on hiatus except for Gorilla Stream, but I got the Xbox working, I think, so Shadow of Rose soon.
There you go.
Hey, next week, Wednesday, it's my birthday, and I'm doing a stream with friends.
There you go.
Where we're gonna play Among Us Hide and Seek again. It's gonna be chaotic and brilliant, and I'm really excited about it.
I am very excited for it too. Do you have a date and time for the folks at home who don't know?
It is 3rd of May, and it's going to be 4 p.m. EST, I believe that is what we agreed on.
4 p.m. EST. Yeah, 4 p.m. EST.
Yes. I think that's 9 p.m. My time. Yeah, I'm gonna be 21 soon.
I was about to say, you're technically not
Hey.
a baby anymore.
Technically
You
not a
haven't
baby,
been for a
but,
while.
compared to all my friends, I am technically.
Look, we don't talk about how old me and the squid are.
But please let me know if you'd rather me not promote this. But
No, that's why
I'm
I'm
13
asking.
13 followers away from my goal, and if we hit it, I'm planning something just a little special. If we hit it before my birthday.
Oh yeah. Real quick, does anyone else while we have the floor? Is there anything else anyone would like to talk about? While I stall for time to look for bugs.
I guess real quick, following up with the Among Us collab coming up next, or that we're going to do on Ab's channel next week. I'm currently working on the Among Us collab hide and seek we did way back when as a video, and it might be a couple videos instead of one, but it's coming really, really soon. And I think everyone will get a kick out of it. So look forward to that. That's on my channel.
And I do believe I am in that somewhere, as well as will be in the next one as well. So, for all of you here, as you should be here, to support me too, go check that out, even if for no other reason, just because you like me.
Quickly.
Okay. Yes, although I do also want to mention, while Abster has brought it up, you can see here on the screens above the follower goals and subscriber goals. You can see what those translate to by checking in the panels below. Please do that. I appreciate your support very much. But even just being here is all that I do require of you, so thank you for doing that. You are all lovely people. Okay, I think that's enough bugs. That's enough bugs.
How many bugs did you take care of?
9.
9 bugs.
No,
Yes.
You get a free bug?
10. There you go, 10. There's 10 bugs.
Amazing.
Oh,
Alrighty, my
goodness.
obligation is fulfilled. We can actually jump in to the game now.
Yay.
Alrighty.
Let's fucking go.
Let me go ahead and get the music going real quick. Oh, and for my friends in the call, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the music link in the call. I just grabbed something kind of at random to just fit sort of the theme. But if you want to listen along,
It's just a bunch of ants. You just give me ants.
Yes, but there are 10 different ants. When I have to sing in bulk, what better animal in bulk than ants?
That's fair. I do like that red velvet ant a lot.
Yes. Alrighty. Deontay always does his best to make sure his kids have a good childhood. But considering what they are, this isn't always easy. For the past few years, Deontay has had an arrangement with the owner of an abandoned amusement park about an hour north of the city. On special occasions, he'd arrange for them to come visit and bring the park back to life for an evening, so his family could have a good time. Eventually, though, the property sat idle for long enough that it became time to sell it. But when the cleaning crews came in to tear things down, they were spooked away by strange happenings at the old park. Remembering half-forgotten and unsubstantiated rumors that the park might be haunted, the owner calls on Deontay to do him the favor of checking it out and taking care of things, so that they can safely proceed as planned. Deontay is sensible enough to not do that alone, though, and with Satsuki away on her own secret mission, he has to reach out to the rest of you all for backup on this. So, it is a Friday afternoon when Deontay starts sending out calls. We talked a little bit about what this looked like in our private chats, but to recap for everyone, Deontay, you get reached out to by your friend who owns this park, and you know you need to get some help to go check it out. How does Deontay process that, and how do we actually see him reaching out to his friends here?
So he makes the decision to only reach out for one person, and it's Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
It is Harmony that he, after staring at his phone on you gotta have, it's the dad's area, it's the garage. So he's got the tool rack and got the table that he does stuff on. And he's staring at his phone for probably about an hour before he finally picks it up and dials Harmony.
Okay. How does that exchange go? Harmony, your phone rings and you see it is from Deontay.
This is probably the first time Deontay has ever been the first person to contact me. And honestly, most of the time when I contact him, no one picks up. So she picks it up immediately. She's probably like midstream, just like turns the stream off. And so I'm like, yo, Deontay, what's up? Are we finally collabing?
Yes, let's call it that.
This is gonna be so lit.
Yes. I'm sure it will be on fire.
What do we got this time? Do we got zombies?
I believe it's another haunting.
Some ghosts.
Yes, in a amusement park.
An amusement park. What's the name of this amusement park?
So, yes, Deontay, you would know. This is simply called Jay's Amusement Park. It is old. It closed down about 20 years ago officially. But it was just a small, like, if you've ever been to like a sideshow like fair, it's like kind of one of those, but like a more permanent setup was sort of the thing. It's not like a big budget, like, you know, like a Six Flags or a Busch Gardens or anything like that. It's like like a small, like, little fair style amusement park.
Okay. I relate that to.
Oh, that's cool, I guess. Yeah. We can do a stream, I guess. I'll get everybody together. We'll meet you there.
All right.
She sounds a little dejected.
Yeah, this is. Hopefully, it will be worth some views.
Okay. And on that awkward pause,
Yep.
I'm sure Deontay probably hangs up, not knowing what else to say. Harmony, you then reach out to the rest of the group. What does that look like? Who do you message first? Or do you have like a group chat
I feel like I put everyone in a group chat.
Okay.
Including Deontay, and I'm like, guys, Deontay wants to check out this amusement park. I don't think it's haunted, but you know, we can make something work maybe. I'm a professional. We'll get the views. It's gonna be okay. Here's the coordinates. We'll see you there.
Okay.
Frankie, in the chat.
Yeah. Go ahead.
In the chat, Frankie puts, hasn't that place been closed for a long time?
Normally, empty places are what's haunted, yes.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up, Frankie. There's probably like no ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
I get the message. So, Tigress is in the middle of training in the gym, and then she hears the ping, and looks. Huh? I haven't seen this place. Haven't heard of. Remember? Blah. I've been to that place in so long. Wait. You really are you sure that's where we're going? Are you sure that's a place is haunted? Because I haven't heard about anything about ghost sightings there. Is this a recent thing? Keep in mind, this is brand new stuff to Tigress.
Sure. So when you're asking, is this recent? Are you asking me or are you asking the group?
The group in the group chat.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify.
Deontay, what's the deal? Why do you think there's ghosts?
The owner is the one who told me that. He thinks it's haunted, and he would like it cleared out before he sells the place.
Was there ever any like accidents or anything there, or reasons why he might think it's haunted, or what's actually happened there?
Is there anything I know of?
Yes. So it was mentioned to you that There have been for quite a while, about as far back as the 80s, there were rumors that it was haunted after there was an accident at the park. However, there are no records of that accident actually happening. So again, this is like word of mouth. It's hearsay. This is before the current owner's time. The park has been in their family for quite a while, so this was during his father's tenure over running it. So he doesn't actually have those records. He doesn't know. But allegedly there was an accident. Someone died at the park, and then they haunted it. It was some young woman. But that has not been substantiated. He said that he checked to be sure. The person you talked to, your current contact, said that I've looked. I don't know. There's nothing in like local news records about it happening, which there should be, and I don't have any paperwork on it. But I can't say for certain because obviously I was not in charge then. But yeah, it's flimsy, but there are rumors about it. They are around.
And reiterating that once more to everybody.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I mean, I guess only one way to really find out.
Okay.
When are we going?
Tonight, wasn't it?
Yes.
Tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
And I have to ask, in all this conversation, all this chatter, how does Faye receive this news?
So when Faye sees the message in the group chat, she takes a minute to just sort of take it in and realize, okay, another haunting. Okay. And she doesn't add anything to the conversation, but she does just sort of watch along, taking in the conversation and just debating how she feels about it all.
Sure. Alrighty. So what is the plan to actually get ready for this trip? Are you making any preparations, anybody? Anything you want to grab or get? Or how are you going to get there?
Salt. I think I'll bring a couple of bags of salt.
Sure.
I'm gonna bring my notepad like before in case we need to draw any magical sigils.
Fair enough.
I think Harmony doesn't think there's going to be any ghosts or anything, so she's like getting stuff to fake a ghost.
Okay.
For the views.
So I have to ask, as a professional, what sort of things do you get to do that?
Probably some like clear jelly to like be like ectoplasm that
Okay.
she's planning on like throwing at one of the members at some point,
Okay.
Oh,
and then
no.
catching their reaction.
No.
Sure. I'm into this.
No. What the fuck?
Is there what else? Like I know your Harmony must be an expert in this sort of thing. Like she probably knows like how to like do a hoax and also how to catch a hoax.
Yeah,
So like what?
she probably has like one of those little devices that can detect like electromagnetic waves or something
Uh-huh.
to prove that there's ghosts around.
Yeah.
And she has one that she's commissioned to be like rigged, so she can
Okay.
kind of control the beeping.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing that. That's a classic.
All right.
And then also she's got a soundboard on her phone with some like spooky ghost noises.
Okay. Love it.
All you have to do is like do a misdirect and let Faye look scared at something, and then just like claim there was a ghost over there and you missed it.
Yeah, I saw something right behind you.
I feel like this is definitely something Harmony has pulled with Faye in the past.
Yeah, I feel
Oh.
Yes,
Like,
on the
at
slow
this point,
content
she's
days, you
probably
gotta make it work.
expecting
yeah. I feel like Harmony would try and leave the phone somewhere, hide behind something, and then jump scare Faye and be like, "Oh, Faye saw a ghost."
Okay. So yeah, is there anyone else? Are you doing or bringing anything or anything you would like to do before you actually set out and leave to go off and do the investigation?
Faye would probably make sure she has her usual stuff. So, this abandoned amusement park, it's
Yep.
kind of out of the way, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's about an hour north of the city. So it's a drive, but like it's not like a huge ways away. It's in like a little suburb,
yeah.
like called Guerneville is what the name of the place is called.
So, would Faye be able to bring her hunting rifle with her?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, like
Okay.
hunting out in that area is actually relatively popular.
Okay.
So
Then
it
she'd
would no one
make
even bat an eye at you carrying it, honestly.
Fair enough. Then she'd make sure she has her multi-tool on her and her rifle. She doesn't think it'll do anything against ghosts, but hey, you can never be too careful.
Yeah.
Also, there might actually be people there, so in case there's humans.
Yeah, in case there's anyone there who wants to
Maybe
hurt
the
us.
ghosts.
Okay, so you're just mentally like preparing to casually shoot somebody. Got it.
She's
If
been through
someone's
enough
breaking
shit.
in, you might as well.
I
Worst
mean, you
case,
could use shoot to scare somebody.
yeah, I can
shoot
just
at
point
them.
it at them. I don't need to actually shoot them.
Okay.
I would say Tigers are dressed a little more. Obviously, would have a more low-key outfit.
Yes, you would
I
not be
know-
in uniform for this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have time to make the PNG for that, but she would also have her heavy chain and brass knuckles ready just in case there are people there that are also trying to see if there's trying to find this ghost or to protect their team from any crazy people that might end up wandering around the park.
Sure.
Yeah, they kind of remember an incident that involved some people dressing up as clowns.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, my question then goes to Deontay. So, Deontay, you know where the owner like is, the person you have met.
Mhm.
So, again, it is on his property, which is somewhat large. He's selling off that portion of the property, as I mentioned, because it's kind of just sat idle for a while. It's like down a dirt road from his own home. But if you want to, you are totally welcome to like go there and bring the group there and ask more questions of him or check in with him or anything you want to do there. Otherwise, though, he has told you are cleared to just go on down. He will make sure that like you, like the gate's unlocked for you or whatever you need. He's like again down the road, so he's allowing you to essentially call the shots on this. He's like, hey, I don't really know how to deal with this spooky, weird stuff. I know that's kind of something you know a bit about, so I'm gonna leave it in your hands. But you get to kind of call the shots here.
I think I would rather bring them there first.
Okay.
Bring everybody with it, just in case anyone has any questions they would like to do.
Sure. Okay. In that case, you all will convene upon this house down in Guerneville. It's a nicer house, like it's upscale. It's certainly not like a like mega rich or anything though. Again, this is kind of this person way back when their family had a little bit of land and money, and so they bought up the amusement park, and like it was a kind of like it has a reputation of being like an affordable place to go, right? It's like here's the kind of very common like sideshow attractions and things. We're gonna have that sort of stuff set up. And make it like cheaper ticket prices, let people in and stuff. And it's actually part of why the park ended up closing down, is because the operating costs just could not keep up with the sort of the area and the budget for it. So it ended up shutting down. And it's just kind of sat empty on the property since then. But yes, you all will pull up to this place either separately or individually. I don't know how you're riding together or getting there on your own.
Deontay's separate.
I know Deontay would be. Deontay absolutely would be separate. But I know, like, Harmony organized a group chat, so maybe they're carpooling, maybe you want to get there separately. I'm not sure. But I also know some of you do have vehicles and some of you don't, so... it's certainly not a major issue at the moment. You all will, one way or another, make your way there. The owner, one Michael Skaggs, is out on the front porch of this property. He is an older gentleman in his, like, mid to late 50s. Kind of portly, balding hair, but a friendly smile on his face. He's got like a small plate of like cookies and like lemonade out on the porch for you all as you approach, and fondly waves you over and offers you seats on the porch to kind of sit down and chat a moment and get yourselves acclimated to what you're going to have to do. He definitely gives the whole group a sort of a look over as they approach, because he doesn't really know any of you all. And some of you attract a little more attention to yourselves than others, just based on how you dress and look and act. But he definitely is like taking you all in individually and kind of processing who you are and what you're about. And you can read on his face that he maybe has questions for you as much as you have them for him. But he is, of course, going to be the gracious host and allow you all to speak. Well, howdy, everybody. Can I get you anything while you're here?
Sorry, my brain didn't say me to say something. My brain just
It's okay.
continued. This is out of character.
Did you say he has cookies?
He does. Would you like a cookie?
I would like a cookie.
All right, yeah. So Faye approaches, slinging the rifle over her shoulder so it's not out anymore, and is like settling in and just has a cookie.
Yeah, same with Tigers, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I turn my doll away from the cookies so that she doesn't get any ideas.
Okay. As you do, you see that like
a cookie.
the dolls, because again, like the way the doll is like made, the head like lingers looking towards the cookies for a second longer, so you have to like turn the head of the doll as well.
Yeah. I turn the body and the head
Yep.
like an owl.
Yes, exactly.
When you give a doll a cookie, they will want some milk. When they want some milk, they want. How did the story go again? Shit.
Something like that.
Yeah, and we know where you're going.
Yes.
We know where
Yeah,
you're going.
Yeah, I forgot. I just forgot the rest. It's been a while.
Harmony's gonna approach the owner
Mhm.
and kind of pull him to the side and say, like, listen, I'm not filming yet, but once I am, I really need you to play up like the spooky stuff that's going on. You gotta be really scared. Are you good at acting?
He looks taken aback a moment. It's like I wasn't expecting to be down there, but it should be spooky quite enough, I think.
Well, I thought we could interview you first about, the things that've been happening that you've
Oh,
heard
all
about.
right, yeah. If you want me to take a statement or something, that's fine.
Yeah, probably there's been some sightings, probably some injuries.
Yeah, sure. That's accurate.
All right, why don't you tell us about it? I'm gonna like turn the stream on.
Okay, sure. Well, we're making a sale of the property. It's been lying dormant for quite a while, and
Because it closed down after there was a terrible accident, right?
yeah, some people did say there was an accident. That was a little before my time, so I can't say for certain. But according to what's been said, yes, there was an accident there, and it sure seems like there's something going on there. Because we had crews coming in to clean up the place, get it ready for teardown, and someone got spooked off and got a little bit of cuts and bruises, but nothing too major just yet. But certainly enough to give them quite a fright.
But it's just beginning. I mean, who knows what would happen next? Some of these spirits, they get real dangerous.
Well, yeah, who knows? That's why I had to call an expert.
That's right. It's a good thing you called us because we are experts. We're professionals.
Yes, it's something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Okay.
hmm
The rest of you, are you engaging in this in any way, or trying to ask any questions of your own, or?
Frankie looked like he was gonna say something, and then remembered the camera was rolling, so he quickly closes his mouth.
Yeah. And as always, Deontay is very much trying to keep out of the sight of the cameras.
Yep.
we have a couple camera shy people in here.
Yeah,
If
that's
the
fair.
camera-
Camera
goes on.
shy. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yes. That's what we'll call it that.
If the camera does end up on Tigress, they just flash the peace sign before going back to the conversation and listening in.
I just
Mhm.
imagine if she has a sixth sense for the camera, and every time it's there, she's just does a pose without even thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they've been on camera for so long. Nah.
Yep, you're used to it.
Yeah, I think if Harmony is not getting much acting from the guy, she'll kind of do her own thing and take the camera over and kind of pan over the theme park a little bit, so other people have a chance to talk to him.
Sure.
Get some B-roll.
From where
Definitely
you're
get some
standing right
B-roll.
now, again, it is further down the road, so a dirt road that goes down a little ways before you actually see the gates of the property of the park itself, rather. But it is definitely visible in the distance between the trees and everything. You can see bits and flashes of it. It does cut a spooky silhouette, if nothing else. especially as it is again. It's not quite night yet. It's like that just before dusk. Like you get the last like oranges of the night or the day rather. That's kind of where you're at right now. So it definitely cuts an impressive silhouette.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Drea's thing.
Yeah.
It is very good.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Nicely done, Drea. I just want to quickly say, Faye has mostly zoned out at this point and is just staring at the plate of cookies, debating how many she can take before someone tells her to stop.
Sure.
Oh god, it's like you with the
Deontay-
button.
Deontay takes a napkin and wraps some cookies in it and put it in his pocket and just looks at Faye and he's just like, for later, spread them out. And he says it, of course, in his most dad voice.
Mhm.
That don't activate.
But yeah,
Frankie's
so
not-
go ahead.
Sorry.
Sorry, no, I was just going to move forward. But if you have something to say, please.
Just really quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Frankie probably moves as close to the window to see the park as well, to like take a look at it without being
Sure.
in shot of the camera, and then probably goes right back after he's kind of taken a quick look. But that's it.
Okay, yeah. So you stare longingly out at it, wondering perhaps what might be there, or kind of contemplating as Frankie does have a bit of a depressive bent, maybe contemplating the wear of the years and the loss of the place, and also what might have happened there.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha. So Harmony, I know you're grilling him for questions or to like ham up the acting a little bit. He's not much of an actor. He does clearly like understand this is some kind of interview, so he is willing to play along with it a little bit. But if you have any genuine questions for him about like what is going on there, or like what the park is like, or anything like that, feel free. Let me know. I will happily provide you with that information. For anyone else, if you would like to ask questions about it or do anything else to gather information or get yourselves ready, again, feel free. You all, I am happy to move the action along, but you are in the driver's seat.
Well, since this is an abandoned park, are there any areas that are dangerous? You know, that have fallen into disrepair, might be treacherous for us to travel over?
Oh, well, quite a few. Most of the place is a bit run down now. Things still functional to a point, but definitely show their age. Some rust and some broken bits here and there. They got the old. Well, the haunted house ain't too bad. That was running for a few years after we shut down. We popped that up around the holidays, or the Halloweens rather. But everywhere else, I mean, you got the big old roller coaster, which is quite. That's most of he had gestures at it. It's a big little it's a big like chunk of the silhouette of that park as well. You can kind of see it over the trees and everything. It's the one larger coaster they have. And they got the Mad Mouse and the Scrambler and a couple of little things like that.
Which part of the park had the most hauntings or accidents?
Well, I cannot claim for sure that there were anything like that there. However, with the rumors say that the accident happened around the roller coaster. It was a roller coaster accident. Somebody fell off.
Oh.
So I would maybe start looking there if that's your angle.
I think that would be the most appropriate. Since it's really the only thing we've got, too.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Oh, God.
This is out of character question.
Mhm.
Is there like multiple roller coasters? Is there just one in the park and he's just talking about the roller coaster, or?
So again, as was pointed out in the silhouette of it, you can see the one roller coaster over.
Yeah.
There's one large coaster. There are a couple of smaller ones though. Like he did mention a Mad Mouse, which is a type of roller coaster. It's one that like is essentially designed to give you whiplash.
Yeah, I've been on one of those.
Yeah. So there's a couple of little things like that too, but there's one like proper roller coaster, of like a good size and like a lot of actual like engineering that went into it. Everything else is kind of like again more sideshow attraction style stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, roller coaster sounds like the best bet to start. Okay.
As you all are having this discussion, he actually does reach into his pocket and he pulls out a little key ring and hands it to Deontay, just to make sure that Deontay has the keys to anything that you would need to have keys to for the purposes of like looking around and stuff. There is a gate out front. He does mention it is locked up, but they did have crews there, so cleaning stuff out a little bit recently. So it's in enough disrepair. Like although the gate is locked, there's gaps in it, so it's not really an issue. But there are other like facilities there, like storage sheds or like the haunted house or things like that do have their own locks as well. So if you need to get anywhere, Deontay has keys to it.
The keys to the kingdom.
Yep. But not the Magic Kingdom, because that would be a copyright strike.
Yep. The legally distinct.
Legally distinct keys.
Yep.
Harmony sadly puts her mouse ears back in her bag.
Aw.
Gotta wait for the Disney sponsorship, unfortunately.
Amazing.
I have really fond memories of that park when I was still very small. I asked my mom to go to Disneyland long ago, but then she took me there, and I had a lot of fun there. So seeing that place like that, it's probably gonna give me some emotional whiplash for me.
Yeah, and that is again a very common tale. It was designed to be kind of this like affordable, sort of like out of the way little amusement park style thing. Because again, you are in area California, it's a little more upscale, it's a little more expensive to do those sorts of things. So having a little bit more of like an approachable alternative was kind of nice for some folks.
How long ago was this park abandoned?
About
Or shut
20
down?
years ago.
20 years ago. Oh my gosh, Harmony like whispers to Faye and is like, I knew Deontay was a boomer, but I didn't know Tigress was too.
I heard that. I'm in my 30s.
Faye just gives
Yeah,
Harmony a
that's
look
what I said, a
because it's
boomer.
That's not what a boomer is.
Okay, boomer.
Still in my 30s.
I mean, I will point out the other person in the room right now, or not the room rather, but on the porch, is actually a boomer. Like he is just
Yeah.
genuinely yes.
For your information, young lady, I am technically a millennial.
Even then, generations are just something we made up.
That is very true.
Yeah. It just so, I don't know, it guesses I keep tracks of stuff. I don't know.
Fucking setters.
Yeah, you're talking to someone born in 1995. I'm in generational limbo.
You're technically still millennial by most definitions.
Yeah, but then I poll I'm Gen Z, and then I'm millennial. It's like I'm just here, like, what the fuck am I?
Where's the cutoff again?
It varies depending on who's asking you that question.
I always go by turn of the century. I go by turn of the century for heads.
I just call myself Generation Fucked.
I mean, yeah,
This
yeah,
conversation
accurate.
is actually happening in game. And the poor owner is just like standing there while we're arguing about what constitutes
Well, again, he's
different generations.
he's taking it pretty casually. He understands like you're here to like hang out and relax. It's kind of the meet and greet situation, Like he understands right now it's not as serious yet. You haven't gotten on site, so.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to ask him?
No, that's entirely up to y'all.
I know, I'm asking the group as
Okay.
Frank.
I can't think of anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is the roller coaster where that terrible accident happened?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why we're gonna go check that out first.
Oh, actually,
I mean the accident that shut the park down.
I think that's the accident, right? The one that they fell off the coaster?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that did not the accident that happened allegedly did not actually shut the park down. It closed down years later when it was not economically viable to keep it open.
But
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I was gonna say, what was heard, saw, or such when these were reported? Did they report anything like, I don't know, stuff moving or voices being heard?
What
Or
led
what-
you to think it's haunted?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So we did hear some sound. Well, I didn't hear them. I wasn't there. They said they heard like some screaming and saw some things moving around. And again, one of them did get hit by something. It like fell out of a roof at them as they were cleaning out an area down one of the snack stands. So it seemed like it was haunted, is what they were saying. I didn't get too many details out of them. They just said they heard scary things and that there were stuff moving around. It sounded like a ghost to me, but I do not know.
I just wanted to see what we have to look out for when we're in the park.
Yeah. Well,
Also, other places to check out.
Yep. I can tell you that they said they heard screaming, and they saw things moving around between all the little snack stands and the sideshow shops and things. So, there definitely, it doesn't seem like it's just by the roller coaster. If that's what you're wondering, I would check out the rest of the place. I want y'all to do a pretty thorough sweep if you can.
Okay.
But yeah, I do not know. Again, I did not believe there were any rumors of it being haunted up until recent. But and I'm trying to sell it off. I have to get it checked out and make sure it can go through. You know. I personally don't think there's anything going on there. It might be some kids playing around or something. I'm not sure, but it was better safe than sorry because I had some cleaning crew up and quit.
Ooh.
I seemed pretty spooked about it, so before I could actually get the deal to go through, I wanted to make sure it was going right.
Okay. I think we're good to go then, right?
Yes, unless anyone has anything else.
That sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Okay. It seems like the consensus then is to get yourselves ready and head down the road to the actual park itself.
Yep.
And you do.
Just before we go,
Uh-huh.
Faye runs over, goes back to the plate of cookies, tells the owner, "These are great cookies," and just takes one last one for the road.
Okay. Love it. And he just gives you a nice little smile and a wave as you do.
I like cookies.
Love it.
Munching on them while I'm walking.
Yeah.
Faye's a simple girl.
I am. Give me cookies and I'm happy. That's the easiest way to kill me, probably. Just poison cookies. I will always take them.
That went dark.
No!
Just a little.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
But speaking of it getting dark, you're walking down the little dirt road. It's not a long distance, as the dusk truly begins to settle in. And as the last rays of sunlight are leaving the sky and you are approaching the gates of this place, you actually see something. Yeah, you actually see something before you arrive at the site proper. Up in front of the gate is a nice like SUV. It is parked off to one side.
Is it his SUV?
It is not. It is not Mr. Skaggs' SUV. You've
boy.
seen his vehicles. It's not one of his. In fact, though, you all do recognize this vehicle.
Oh God.
Well, everyone except for Tigress would, of course.
Oh no.
As nearby it, over by the actual front gate proper, kind of jiggling the padlock, is Mr. Biggs, the real estate developer.
Tell
The
that.
guy with the house from the first one?
Yep,
Oh my God.
No. Not again.
he is.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
like that.
He is wearing denim jeans and a fairly nice polo. And he's got in one hand like a big old like Maglite style flashlight. And in his other hand he has what looks like a ring of keys. He is trying one on the padlock and it's clearly not working.
I didn't take you for the urban exploration type.
So as you say this, Harmony, he turns around and looks at you. Not you again. You, what are you doing here?
We should be asking you that.
I'm buying this property, and I came here to check out my investment.
supposed to be here right now, though?
I'm purchasing the property, yeah.
Well, you seem to be having
What
trouble
is-
with the keys.
What
I
would you
was
be
given the
doing with
keys,
this
but
property?
apparently they're not working. And as he says that, he turns and like flips through his key ring and tries another key.
We gotta hydrate.
We do.
Hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydration.
Now you asking me the questions. Time for me to ask you one of yours. Why are you here? I certainly did not ask for you all this time, and I'm not too kind to see you.
You're not too kind to see us, even though we did what you asked us to last time.
It's always a little bit ungrateful.
At that
Yeah,
at that
sounds
comment,
fine.
he kind of gives you a side eye, Deontay. It's like, you did not do what I asked you to do. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, but who is this man to you guys? And yeah, basically Tigers is staring down at this man.
Yes,
And
yep,
keep
that
in
is an
mind,
accurate
Tigers
statement.
Is big. Remember, Tigers is large with muscle.
Yes.
This is big lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's crossed arms, staring down at him.
He extends his hand up to you. Bruce Biggs, Biggs Real Estate. And you
Nice
are?
to-
I don't recognize you. Maybe I can talk some sense into you.
Glares down a bit more. It seems like both of you don't have both of this group and you are not in good terms, judging by your comments to them.
Well, no, I'd say not. I, against my better judgment, let them in on one of my properties to do some looking around and to clear up a problem I had. And they did, but only after they told me I would lose money on it. And once I realized that and tried to stop them from doing that, they went ahead and did it anyway. So I'm out the money on that. Thanks. That's why I was hopefully looking for another big attraction.
So you're going for... So...
We got
You
rid of
didn't-
those for him.
I
Yeah.
see.
Mhm.
And so now you are going into an abandoned amusement park all by yourself, not knowing what's in there, whether it be paranormal or human.
Well, yeah, because last time I had the help take a look at these things, they ended up helping out these. And he clearly cuts himself off. He wants to say something insulting. You can see it in his face, but he thinks better of it.
Yeah, especially
These
seeing
people, and I lost some staff in the process. So no, thank you. I'm gonna look at it myself this time.
By all
You know-
means, go for it.
Go for it.
Gladly.
Have fun with the,
And he
have fun
flips
with
through
the
and looks
ghost.
for another key.
Have fun with the ghost.
I
Is
don't
he
take any
even
stock in that
half
sort of thing. Well, maybe a little, but that's why I'm here to check it out. If there is a ghost here, I need to find a way to market that. If not, then I need to develop this as planned.
Tigers whispers into Dante's ear. $10 will hear him screaming like a little girl in 10 minutes.
Give it less time than that, and
How about you know what, guys? I say we go find somewhere else to enter.
oh
And
yes,
let him
please.
let him take care of things and let him fuck around and find out.
Deontay goes to find a door that is, or a gate, whatever, that is close by,
Hmm.
but not like just that is somewhere within his eyesight, and unlocks it and lets the others in.
Sure. So
Say
unfortunately,
there's
there
something like that.
is the one
Damn.
like main entrance. That is again that has the lock on it. There are other parts of the like perimeter that have just like collapsed in over time that you could just walk through. That actually the gate is not secured. He is trying to get in through the front gate, but because he's not going to deign to like break in. He was given a key, as he says, and it should be working, and he is frustrated it's not. But you,
Okay.
if you don't care, you could absolutely just walk in and not bother about it at all.
We were given permission.
Yeah,
we
we
were.
already
We
given
Yes.
permission.
Sure were. So let's go ahead and go on in.
We have a key. We just can't use the gate, so
Yeah.
we go
Yeah.
in a different way.
Yeah, we already got permission. I'm not sure if this guy has permission to look through.
He said he
I
does.
mean, he's
the
gonna buy the
property.
property, but
Yeah,
that'll be
but-
like, yeah, he might not be allowed on right now.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
So we're okay. Our plan is to go somewhere else than the gate to get in. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So keeper.
Yes.
As we're kind of going away,
Mhm.
the doll's head turns towards him
Okay.
Oh.
and is going to jinx him.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
Make him
I-
take longer with those keys.
I like
Give us
it.
some time.
Let him fuck around and
Beautiful.
find. As I said, let him fuck around and find out.
Amazing.
The doll did not like him not like blatantly going, I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh,
Sure.
it got. Oh, that's a good idea.
Give me that.
Um,
Give me that roll plus weird to do that, Frankie.
I think
Yeah.
the viewers might recognize this dude.
Yes. Ideally, if you were here for the first session, you would recognize him. If not, no worries. He's a scummy real estate developer in the region who generally just buys up cheap property and runs it cheap. And kind of what he's doing here.
7 to 9, hold 1.
So yeah.
So
you-
that's perfect for me.
Yeah. So you essentially can, as long as you are near enough to know when to actually activate this, you can do one thing to fuck him over.
Oh, that's fine. Can I do it now then?
Mhm.
As we're like walking away, just basically whatever it is just gonna make like his keys.
Yep.
Every time he like goes to like pick one, it like without him kind of noticing, it like shuffles it like
Yep.
that he's gonna take the wrong key for a little bit longer.
Absolutely. Yep. He is gonna run through that key ring like 3 times.
Keeper.
Yes.
As we're walking away, Harmony looks back at him, and she's kind of a suspicious person, being a flake.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone lies to her, she knows it.
Ooh.
What's her take on this?
Okay.
Is he actually just trying to check out his soon-to-be property, or?
Yeah. So you do get the vibe that he is being honest about his intentions for being here. He is here to check out this place. He does look like he is either the buyer or at least a prospective buyer for it. And yeah, he does clearly like let on that you all being here has irritated him a little bit, perhaps. And also makes him a little worried because when you all did show up, something, supernatural happened. And so you all being here probably does not bode well for that.
Okay.
He would expect. It seemed like he was probably expecting this place to just be nothing, so that he could just bulldoze it and do whatever he wants with it. But now he seems maybe a tad put off that perhaps he might have to change his plans.
Alright, so he's not up to anything nefarious, but I still don't like him, so yeah. He
Fair.
can't come in with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That man smells like cheap cologne. Ugh. I had an ex who smelled like that. Biggest douche in the world.
Okay.
And that's why I like girls preferably.
Negative associations. That's valid. But yeah, you are all able to step over the wall and find your way inside. You are in just the sort of main thoroughfare area where again there's like little snack stands and the like game booths where you would like throw balls into like a little hoop or whatever, or like to knock over.
This was one of the areas that they said they had seen the ghost and everything, right?
Yes. Again, as you are approaching a little bit more, like you are inside the grounds proper and kind of see the lay of the land, as it were. You're even looking around at sort of the entranceway over by the gate and stuff. They have like the little map of the park, and you can see all the main attractions listed on it. Right off to one side, immediately from the entrance, is a sort of larger building, at least in terms of like the park, and it is clearly the haunted house. There's lots of like old and fallen apart things on it. There is, ironically enough, actually, a little gargoyle perched over the entrance of the haunted house. I know it's very ironic because of the first session and the person who was here in the first session. But there's other stuff too, like, you know, little like gravestones out front, or like you know, like spooky chains like dangling from the wall and like kind of rattling in the wind a little. And then off over past that in the distance, farther away, like towards the back of the park, as it were, is that roller coaster that was mentioned. Again, sort of dominating the skyline. You're looking around down sort of the little lanes in this park. There's the Mad Mouse off to one side, that smaller coaster with it's more like for whiplash and stuff. And then off to another side, farther away, again more towards the back roller coaster, is the Scrambler, one of those things that like lift and kind of throw you around in the air a little bit. It's those things. And there's like the little like mass-produced little like, you know, drop tower things.
Oh, I hate those.
Yes. So there's lots of like common little attractions like that that you could go to check out if you want to.
Question: what is the park's current like lighting situation going on right now?
Sure.
Like, is it like? First of all, is it like it's like nighttime? I imagine, or close to night.
Yeah, it is definitely swiftly getting darker. There are no lights on currently.
Okay.
There are lights that could be turned on. Again, this place is in a rough shape, but it is still largely functional. So you will find things like lights that are flickering or broken or whatever. But there will be enough to like you could see by if you wanted to raise the lights or whatever. Again, Deontay would have the keys to the sort of like the place where those things would be hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
Should we figure out the lights, or do we have flashlights?
Deontay would have a flashlight.
Sure.
Being a boomer and all.
Harmony has one too, and she'll
You-
light it up under her chin, kind of like you do when you tell a spooky story.
I
Mhm.
imagine Harmony has like the perfect one for that, but also like the heavy duty one so she can see far out and get a better.
If I remember correctly, isn't that actually on Harmony's sheet that she has some of the big flashlights?
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faye doesn't have a flashlight because she was so focused on bringing the gun and the multi-tools, she completely forgot about it.
Fair?
Yeah, I
Nope.
didn't think about it either.
Yep.
So
I got a big ass flashlight. If we're gonna be going checking out an amusement park, might as well be prepared for a lot of darkness.
So I would imagine, again, because Harmony has, like, again, a version on her sheet that is, like, actually, like, it's an equipment piece. So
right.
Harmony would have, again, like, the big old Maglite style thing that is mentioned. You all would probably have, like, more, like, regular types of flashlights or whatever, or, like, your phone has a flashlight you could use. You're not going to be without a light source, but certainly Harmony is a little bit better off than the rest of you, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Only because there
Best
isn't, like, a
part-
meaningful distinction on the character sheet.
mine doubles as a bludgeoning weapon.
Yes.
And
Yep,
she'll
yours
swing
is
it like a
solid.
baseball bat.
Great.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I think if Faye was using a light, it would just be the one on her phone.
Mhm.
So, dinky little light where you can't see anything.
Okay. I guess we have a couple places to go then. There's either the haunted house, which is a little on the nose, I guess, but and there's the coaster and the stalls where they saw things going between.
Mhm.
What do we want to
I-
check first?
I think we should go out in the open first. Get all the out in the open ones out of the way.
So the stalls then?
Yes.
Okay.
Those just feel like something we could do very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can try and sense if there's any actual ghosts. If we go in that area.
I would say I'm gonna say this now before I forget.
Mhm.
If you know how those stalls, you know, where you play a game, you win a stuffed animal.
Yep, that's what you're in right now. You're in sort of the midway.
Yeah.
of
Is there
this.
like any leftover of the stuffed animals abandoned?
Yes, I mean they would be in not great shape, but there would be a few things, absolutely.
She will pick one up. That's a tiger. It's like,
Yeah,
I
there you
know
go,
you
little
when I
little
was-
stuffed tiger, kind of dingy and
yeah,
old.
it's like, he's like, you know what? I never got you when I was little, so you're coming home with me now. I'll fix you up. So
All right.
Tigers now has a stuffed tiger.
Yeah. Little souvenir.
We match now.
Yes.
Okay, so we're already in the midway then.
Yes.
Okay. Just because in case anything is over in this area, then while we're kind of walking around and doing things, I'll just be keeping my sight open
Okay.
with the magical sight.
Yeah. Do you remind me again? Do you have to roll anything for that?
It's like the same rule as investigative mystery, just has like the bonus of
Okay.
like being able to sense
Right.
supernatural.
Then
stuff.
yeah, go ahead and give me that investigative mystery roll with your sight.
9.
9. Okay. So, again, do you have your reference sheet available for the investigate stuff?
The reference sheet, yeah.
Yes. Because there are certain questions and stuff you can get access to on the reference sheet.
I see it now. Yeah.
So yeah. So which would you like to know about here?
Have it here. I'm gonna do. It's concealed here. Sorry, hold on. Okay, because that those are like are specific to something that's already, I guess you can see, because asking questions about like what can it do, what can hurt it,
Mhm.
like asking about a specific monster and stuff.
Right. So I will say again, if because you have the sight and stuff, if you want to ask anything specifically about
Oh,
like,
okay. I can
magic
ask questions,
as
like,
well.
different from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess my question would be: are there actual spirits wandering around here
Okay.
that I can see?
Absolutely. So you are attuning your senses to the spirit world, tapping into that energy beyond the veil, of which you are familiar with doing. And you open your sight and senses to
Here's the one.
what might be here, of who may have passed here. And you get nothing.
Okay. I'm not really sensing anything yet. Maybe there's nothing in this spot though. I don't know yet. I have to keep looking.
Okay. For anyone else, what are we doing?
I think Harmony's just playing some of the carnival games. She's
Okay.
like doing a ring toss.
Sure, yeah.
Is this really the best time to do this?
I mean, it might
yeah,
activate
it's
the
free.
spirits. Yeah.
She
Are
looks
they-
at her and then remembering when she was a kid, she couldn't play much of these. Like, you know what? Fair.
Yeah. You do. It is one slightly what's the word I'm looking for? Unnoticed like benefit of this little perk is, hey, you are gonna be in an amusement park by yourselves all night, and it is a functional amusement park. It's a bit rough shape, but you can just hang out, especially since, as you said, there may or may not actually be anything here.
And it could be the fact if we spend time here, the longer we spend time here, that better chances of finding this thing.
Yeah. But hey, perks of the job. You can goof off a little bit if you want to.
Yeah, Tiger's gonna try out some of the games too that she never got the hang of. And put the Tiger in her bag
Mhm.
for safety.
Wait, did they have any of the plushies out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Again,
I got one myself.
yeah, Tiger's already swiped one.
Deontay is going to go to a couple of the midway games and
Mhm.
play them honestly to try and win some plushies for his
Okay.
kids.
Aww.
That's amazing.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
She's looking at her. She's looking at the tiger in the bag. It's like, I'm gonna call you Marigold.
Okay. And as you name your little marigold, and you are all settling in and playing your games and stuff, and kind of taking the lay of the land, looking things over, and also just relaxing a little bit before you actually start doing anything proper. You do see Mr. Biggs finally make it through the gate.
Oh no.
And he kind of like had a little bit of a huff on his face because he's clearly a little bit out of sorts for having to go through all that work in time. He kind of looks you over. It sees you all goofing off immediately, and literally like actually visibly rolls his eyes and walks past you all.
He doesn't know what he's missing.
Where is he heading towards?
Great question.
Also,
So yeah,
posture check.
yep, we have a posture check, everyone.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
Yep, it's a shit posture.
Oh,
I think I heard my back crack.
Oh no.
there you go. That means you needed it.
Shrimps.
Shrimp.
Yeah. Don't shrimp or Cypress will come for all of you.
Don't shrimp. I should actually have to get a pillow for lumber support. Speaking of which, I'll just go grab one as we quickly grab
Yeah.
one. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ooh.
To answer your question, Deontay, it seems like he is not really so much looking to walk towards something as he is just to get away from you all. He is going, though, farther away towards like the back end of the park. He's walking down like one lane that leads towards the Mad Mouse coaster.
So he's going towards the coaster where the accident was.
No, so there's
Which
the
one?
large.
Sorry, which?
You're good. There is the large proper roller coaster. There are a couple of other like smaller, essentially like kiddie coasters or like sideshow attractions.
Mhm.
The Mad Mouse being one of them. The Mad Mouse is a type of like small roller coaster designed essentially to
Okay.
give you whiplash. They're kind of fun.
Okay.
They just,
I think I know what
Yeah,
kind you're talking
they're
about.
just like they're all just like tight banked turns, and like the cart itself is like on a loose like wheel, so the cart itself spins as you're moving. Yeah, it just throws you around. It's great.
What I miss?
We're just talking about where the characters are going and some of the attractions at the place.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, that is where he is
Hi.
going.
Tiger's just still waiting on that scream.
Ew. Give it time.
They will know where to look. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea.
Also,
Um,
the hold on. Okay. Oh shoot. How did I forget the name of Fang's character?
Harmony.
Harmony.
Oh, Harmony.
Haunted Harmony.
Hey, Harmony.
Streamer
Please tell me.
extraordinaire.
Please tell me the phone has a really good microphone in case he does scream, because that needs to be heard throughout to your viewers.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. She smirks.
So can Faye actually stand at the edge of the stalls and keep an eye on the asshole to see
Sure.
where he goes?
Absolutely.
Because she couldn't actually relax. The theme park kind of creeped her out a bit.
Yeah.
So she was just sort of standing close to Harmony while looking around and decided, I'm not playing any of the games. Might as well keep an eye on him.
Okay. Yeah. So, Faye, could you please give me a roll plus sharp here? We're gonna call this
Yep.
to read a bad situation.
Okay. Oh, that was a fail.
Okay. No worries. So yeah, you are keeping an eye on this person. You're looking out there. You are, of course, occasionally glancing back at your friends because you are wanting to see what they're doing. And also, again, you're a little nervous right now. You are a little bit creeped out by this place because it is like it's an old abandoned amusement park. It's a little creepy, especially at night. And it's starting to get night. So yeah, you're a little bit tense, a little bit on edge, and although you're watching this person, your attention is distracted somewhat.
Ye-
And as you do this, you watch him, everyone else is playing and doing their own things or taking stock of the situation. Eventually, Mr. Biggs does reach that little Mad Mouse coaster. And as he approaches it, as you all are, again, sitting in the midway right now, playing the games and whatnot, the lights come up in the park. And the sound of the Mad Mouse coaster turning on is heard. You hear the rumbling of wheels and the creaking of metal. As he approaches it, he's clearly like a little like surprised by it, and the surprise immediately turns to horror as the sound of screaming can be heard, not from him, at least not at first, actually from the coaster itself. the sound of, like, it sounds like this tortured screams of people in pain. It sounds awful. It sounds like people who are suffering and in complete abject misery and pain. The coaster begins to move, and the carts are just screaming along the track incredibly fast. And he is clearly shook by this. And as he is, again, most of the way towards it, something flies off the coaster from one of the carts and lands in front of him. It looks like a severed head, and he shrieks.
Oh,
Wow.
Also,
that's horrifying.
Oh.
He begins running back towards you all. His face is pale, and he has his little flashlight. It's on. It is just flinging about as he is moving with no regard for where it is pointed or where he is going. He is fleeing from this thing in abject terror towards the nearest and only other people around, which are you all.
Harmony is fleeing towards him, like she wants to get footage of this.
Okay? Yeah.
So they're like walking by each other.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you move to intercept, you stop playing your game, and you turn the camera towards him, and you do get to be fair, a good reaction shot of this person just booking it towards you all, a look of sheer existential panic on his face, and the sounds of, unearthly pained screams behind him as the lights are flickering around you in the dusk, and the roller coaster is like ricketing and buckling with movement, clearly going much faster than it should.
Frankie just mutters to himself, I did have good memories here. I did.
Once upon a time.
That's ruined.
Oh no.
I want to say Faye instinctively went to just tighten her grip on the gun
Okay, yeah.
because she got very much startled by all the screaming and noises.
In fact, Faye, give me a roll plus cool, please.
Okay,
Oh no.
let's go. That was a complete fail
There you
again.
go. All right. No, so it's fine. So, Faye.
Yeah.
You were, again, relatively close to this when it happened. You got the full blast of whatever sounds of screams that were heard from this thing. Again, they were genuinely terrifying. And yeah, you saw what looked to be a severed head land in front of this person. And you are also just a little shook by this, right? Again, it caught you by surprise. You were already a little anxious, already a little nervous.
Yep.
And you are just, right now, you're a bit shaken. So I'm going to say, right now, take -1 forward to the next thing you do. Because your nerves are calming down a little bit right now. You're tensing up, you're protecting yourself a little bit, but also you're still a bit shaken. You're a bit spooked.
So lose one on my
So,
rolls. Is that what
the next,
that is?
for the next roll. Not
Okay,
for all
okay.
rolls moving forward, just the next roll.
Yep. Okay.
You okay?
No, not really.
Tigress comfort hugs Faye. It's like, it's alright. We're gonna be fine.
And as
Faye
Tigress
breathe.
goes to hug Faye, the coaster stops moving, and the lights go back down. Everything is as it
What?
was moments ago.
There is something spooky here going on.
That was horrible.
I know. But look at look at the man's face and you'll feel better. Believe me. As she's smirking, looking at the man who probably wet his pants.
Yeah, no, legitimately, he, as he ran towards you all, and again, you moved to comfort Faye, he just ducked into one of the booths and is, like, taking cover. Like, nearby you guys, like, right next to you all. But clearly he knows that you're not going to offer him any comfort.
Yeah. I just want to say, Faye actually moves herself to be a little closer to Tigress, just because very much shaken, needs a
Just-
breather, and
just
big
stay
strong
just-
lady.
Yeah, stay by me. You'll be fine. Also, please tell me you caught the panic on camera.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. I think I see a trail.
So,
We-
ew.
We warned ya.
Uh,
I didn't believe it.
As I said, have fun fucking around and finding out.
What are you all here for? You're supposed to be dealing with this, right? Go deal with it.
We are. We're not the ones shitting our
Now
pants
you're
right
asking?
I thought we messed it up last time.
Yeah.
now. Mm-hmm.
Well, now's a good time to do it right.
what constitutes doing it right in this situation?
Yeah, I would like to know what the planned outcome is that you would like.
He goes to like point and gesture towards the mouth. Go check it out. There's a severed head. Go check it out.
Severed head?
I
have to see.
Frankie goes up. Is he like hiding under a table?
Right now?
Yeah, like where is he hiding?
Yeah, he's like in one of the game booths.
Okay, I like go up and like if he's hiding under, I kind of like bend down or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, that's what we're here for anyway. We'll find this whatever this is and figure it out. But I just want to let you know that, I mean, depending on how we're gonna get rid of this, if you angered them, I might need you to come along at some point, and confront them and apologize. But I don't know if that's you could do that, right?
What? No. Why would I have to do that?
I don't know. It depends if you angered them or not. Sorry.
You're good.
It's okay. Just stay safe there for a moment.
And if you can't clean
And I
yourself
walk
up.
away.
You're already undignified as it is.
Oof.
Tigress is just taking no prisoners at this
Yeah,
point.
no, she is being
No.
merciless to this man.
Basically, knowing, just already getting a bad vibe from the guy. I mean, alone from the cologne, let alone what's going on between you guys. She does not take prisoners. This is a mama tiger right here. This is a mama tiger.
Protective mode activated.
Quattro, if you do want to like genuinely convince him to tag along with you, you can give me a.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
No, that was like a.
Just give him a hard time.
Just give it a hard time.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Just me more than Frankie.
Be mean to him. He deserves it.
Valid.
I love being mean when it's really needed.
Oh yeah.
Harmony's gonna take out her little fake ghost sensor
Okay.
and turn it on and
Sure.
walk around the guy and have it start beeping when she gets to the stall that he's in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suggest you run.
What's that thing? What's that thing? What's it do?
Oh boy,
Oh, what
you're
you getting
surrounded.
What? What do you mean?
This detects ghosts, obviously.
So you're saying this place is haunted? For real? For real? For real?
For real, for real.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, you dealt with that before. You can do it again, right? You can fix it.
For a price.
Wait, didn't you want us to keep the ghost last time so that they would raise the price? You don't want them this time?
Well, not for this. It's the land development. I'm trying to develop this land. If there's a ghost here, I can't develop it.
I feel like this is deja vu, right, guys?
Yeah,
He
a little
needs-
bit.
He needs to make up his mind.
He is just looking for a quick buck. If he thinks it's easier to do it, he will, but
Yeah.
when he is scared out of his mind like this, he's maybe not acting in the most, reasonable way. Which is already saying something. But yeah, Harmony, give me a charm roll here.
We need a picture of what this man looks like at this point.
I will
got
need to find
9.
something. Okay.
Mixed success.
Okay. How much?
For some reason.
How much?
Well, I mean, rather than money, maybe you could give us access to other haunted locations. You own a bunch of properties, don't you?
If I have anything else to hunt, fine. You're fine. Just take care of this one, okay?
It's a deal. You can't go back on it.
He extends his hand out to you to shake it.
She'll shake it,
Okay.
and then afterwards she kind of like wipes it on her. her
Yep.
skirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really. I mean, his hand's probably really sweaty right now.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
And very cold and clammy, as he is very scared.
All right, we'll take care of them.
Okay.
Deontay, put some of the salt around him to protect him.
Dante just gives a nod and makes a circle around him.
I imagine
Now
it's
you
a
can't
very
leave
small
this.
salt circle.
It's very small. It's like close to his feet.
Yes.
You'll be safe if you stay in here.
All right. I'll hang tight here.
He's gonna be stuck in like a weird position for so long.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So now that we've done being mean to him, I'm fairly sure there was actually a severed head on the floor. So
Oh,
We should probably address that.
yeah.
probably.
Okay. So I assume you're all making your way over to that then.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you approach, the lights come back up. The sound of the screaming can be heard again. And the coaster kicks back into life. For everyone who is not Faye, because Faye has already made this roll, give me a roll plus cool, please.
Oh, good.
boy.
Where are you?
I've already failed this roll.
Oh, I don't trust that.
Yep, that's what I expected.
Oh, wow!
Nicely done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like my only good roll the entire fucking time.
That's how it goes.
Okay. So Harmony
Yeah.
and Frankie, you two are the ones who failed here. So as you approach the coaster, right? You're everyone else kind of gathering around, get a look at the severed head. You are also on scene, getting a close look at things. You approach this small coaster again. It's not as large like the big coaster that actually goes some distance up in the air. This is just kind of a, it goes like maybe 10, 15 feet high and then just kind of whips you around a little bit. It's not a huge like height thing, but as you get close to it, you are splashed with something. You feel like a wetness on your face and shoulders, and you are first kind of taken aback by it. Harmony, you're like, oh wait, is this maybe ectoplasm or something? You both go to wipe at it, and it's blood. It is a red sticky substance that looks and feels a lot like blood.
Pleasant.
Oh no.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Again, same to you two. You are genuinely just a little bit shaken and surprised by this. You're gonna take -1 forward to the next thing you try and do. For
A little bit more real than I'm used to.
yeah, Tigress, as you approach the severed head, you get a look at this thing, and it looks grisly.
Ooh.
You turn, you see it, and you kind of like wince a little bit and look away, just instinctively. But it's Deontay who musters the courage to actually approach the situation, face forward, and meet it for what it is. Deontay, you walk over to this severed head, and you take a look at it. You hold it up in the flickering lights around you. You pick it up and look at it. It's fake. It's a convincing fake.
Oh.
It is a damn good prop, but it's a fake. This is not an actual severed head.
Is it like latex and everything?
Yes. It is very well made.
He holds it up by the hair and shows it to them and gives it a very loud poke, because I'm assuming it that noise latex stuff makes?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing in front of everybody. He's poking at it to making sure they all understand.
Yep. Okay.
I am so
Then
glad
what's
that's not
this?
real.
She's gonna like hold up like her bloody hand.
Yeah.
If she smells it, does it smell like? Does it have that kind of
Say,
That's what
bloody
is.
smell?
Dante is gonna probably go over and get some off of one of them and just lick it.
Sure. So Harmony, you give it a good sniff test. Deontay, you walk over to Frankie, and you just wipe your finger across like his cheek and get a little lick at it. And between you sniffing at it and you looking at it, you can tell, again, it's fake. It's convincing fake, but it's faked. This is not what blood tastes like. This is not what blood smells like. It's a very convincing visual, though.
He looks at his finger and just goes, corn syrup.
I know, even with you saying all that and everything, but like I rolled a 2, so Frankie just kind of
Again, you're still like the adrenaline is up, and you are still just shaken by it. Like it was even like
now
rationally knowing,
now poking at the head with a stick.
Yep.
Okay, then what about the screaming?
That is true. The coaster, the Mad Mouse coaster, again, I need to be clear about this. The small little Mad Mouse coaster nearby is still just rocking and rolling as the carts are moving incredibly fast, and the sounds of screaming can be heard. Again, this close, actually, you do notice one other slight minor detail, is that, you know how, like, a sound will sound different as it gets closer or farther away? It's like that. It sounds like the screams are coming from the cars on the coaster.
Maybe a speaker system?
That's gotta be it.
Well, if we find the controls, maybe that'll tell us something?
Yeah. So
how did it even get turned on?
Yeah, the coaster does have a little like stand out of the front of it, where you would normally like load up the riders and things, and there's like the person who oversees the things and actually turns the coaster on and off. So yeah, that is visible.
So can I go up to the controls and try and turn it off?
Absolutely.
I know how to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, Faye walks over to the controls a little bit, trepidatiously, a little bit nervous still. Yep. Especially with the sound of the screaming essentially in her ear as this is going on. But she goes over and sure enough is able to turn the coaster off, and the carts rattle to a stop. The screaming does stop as well, but you do notice it takes a second or two after they stop moving for the screaming to stop.
Oh. That's weird.
Wait, if someone turned it on as we were approaching, or Mr. Biggs was approaching, doesn't that mean that someone would have had to see us turn it on, and then they must be still around here, right?
Probably.
Deontay, is your friend a prankster? Is he like a prank YouTuber?
No. I would not associate with that, just like I don't let my children watch that.
But you associate with me?
You're not a prank YouTuber.
That's true, I am a step above.
Anything is a step above a prank YouTuber.
Agreed. I think that was my ex.
What, prank YouTuber finding a corpse in a yeah? What's that about? Anyway, so yeah, Faye has shut off the coaster, and you all are kind of left here thinking about this for a moment.
I'm wiping off the corn syrup off my face.
There you go.
And everything else.
All right.
Can I keep the head?
If you want, sure.
Keep the head. Deontay hands it to Type.
But why?
Halloween.
Fair enough.
It's April.
never too early to plan. Never too early to plan.
It's never too early for Halloween.
Yep.
It's every day is Halloween if you're not a coward.
Exactly.
Yes.
Take this from the goths. Trust me, they love Halloween.
So Faye's right next to basically where they load the carts, right?
Yeah.
So, how about she goes and have a look in the cart that's stopped?
Okay. Absolutely. So you go over and approach it, and you look in, and there are what appear to be several, like, grisly, mutilated corpses seated in this cart. They look to be, like, slashed up and bloodied and things.
I hate this.
Yep.
It's so good, I hate it.
Yeah, but that is what you see upon approaching it. Are you going to like dig through the cart, or are you going to look at these corpses a little more? I do have to ask because I know there's some theories floating around, but also they do look relatively creepy.
Well, the head was fake, so she gives the corpses a look to see if they're fake. Because if
Okay.
they're not, then there's a different issue happening.
Yep, damn right. So you go over to check, and again, it is very convincing. They are fakes, but you have to like really look at them. You have to like really go in, like poke and prod, and
Yeah.
it's not a comfortable thing to do. But yeah, so you look them over, they are in fact fake, and as you are digging through these, you do find, as has been predicted, a small speaker setup, nestled in amongst the fake corpses. There is clearly some sort of a wireless, I won't say MP3 player, but that's also just so fucking dated to say. Like, yeah, a wireless play device that is hooked up to the speaker.
Yeah. We were right. There's a speaker here. So someone's been playing the screams.
Okay, that's better. But yeah, that means someone has to be around here to have started it, right?
Who is
But
pulling this
why?
Scooby-Doo bullshit on us?
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any cameras.
Sure.
Like, are we being filmed? I'm still convinced that we're like on a prank show or a prank
This is the
stream or
prank
something. Yeah.
Absolutely. Give me a roll plus sharp, please, Fangy.
Okay, and I have like a -1 for this, right?
Yes, yep, because you are still a bit shaken up.
Okay, all right.
So bring it
Yeah,
down to a
eight.
7, but it's still a mixed success. Or do you include the -1 in there?
I did the
already?
-1.
Okay, cool. Cool, yeah. So again, if you have your reference sheet for the list of questions you can ask with Investigate Mystery, you're welcome to grab one of those, or I can just kind of go off of what you said. 'Cause you were looking for specifically like cameras and things like that to be like, what's the setup, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask, what is being concealed here?
Okay, great question. I feel like that's more what you're getting at, yeah. So, you do find, in fact, there are things concealed here. Not cameras. But other things. You're looking around, and in the glint of the flickering light, you see up towards like the top of some of the gaming booths and like in the nearby attractions and things, there is wire. Like thin, like almost like fishing line style wire. That like there is cables being run. You don't know to what. But there is like, you're looking around, you see there's like a little pulley system set up. And there's like a little like motion sensor set up that you do find. There is clearly somebody here who has set up some sort of a system. There's several things you could point out. You don't know exactly where everything leads or what is all hooked up to, but there is clearly some like effort that went into setting something up here in terms of like having things to react to the environment around it or the people around it.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to figure out how they did this. And Harmony will point out like the wires and whatnot. Do we think that if we follow the wires, we could like get to where the person might be?
Potentially.
Want to follow this trail?
Might as well. Let's see what's going on here and why they're doing this.
Seems like a good lead, yeah. Hopefully it just stays at fake corpses.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright.
So, all right, you follow the wire, and you are you trying to go towards anything? Because as I said, there are multiple like little different setups, and some lead in different directions. There's some that lead like again towards the little coaster you were just at. There's also some that lead back into like the midway and back off into other attractions. So there is quite a setup. You can follow any one of them and see where they go. They do not look to be like electrical wires. Again, for the purposes of this is more of like it is something to mechanically move around, you know? Like, oh, it's maybe going to pull this or trip that or whatever, you know?
I feel like if I was a prank YouTuber,
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely have stuff set up for the haunted house.
Okay.
Because that's just obvious.
Yeah.
So I want to see if there's any, like, leading in that direction.
Sure. Absolutely. So to head back towards the haunted house, I would pass you through the midway again. That's the way you came, and it's just where things are located. So you make your way back through the midway. As you are passing by, Mr. Biggs, who has not moved from his spot, does yell out at you. Well, did you get it all sorted?
Not yet.
Oh, man. All right.
This guy.
Just keep at it. And he gives you a big thumbs up, like very
And
exaggerated.
I'll whisper to the rest of the group and say, like, how long should we keep him waiting?
As long as possible.
I second
mean-
that.
He'll probably just get in the way if we tell him too early.
That is true. Let's only tell him to move if it gets dangerous, I'd say.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, his screams were too real. I don't think he set this up. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't think he's that good of an actor.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you're right. I think I got a good read on this guy.
I mean, the fact he did shit himself, and there's a trail of, yeah, that it's too. It wouldn't be him.
Wait, he didn't actually shit himself, did he?
Look down and watch your step.
They keep saying he did. I'm not going to confirm or deny it, but I like the
I'm
headcanon.
looking down as he walks now. And like looks at his shoes.
Yeah. But okay, as you're all making your way over towards that haunted house through the midway, real quick, can I get a roll plus sharp from everyone?
Okay.
-1 for me still,
Yes.
right?
Yep. If you have not burned your -1 and you had it, that would be a time. So that includes you. No, it does not include Neon. Yep. Just Frankie.
Sure.
Oh my god, I've had nothing but failures this entire time.
At least
think
you'll
I'd make
level up
success.
sooner. Oh shit.
Okay.
Don't forget experience if you
Yep.
fail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Howard, one step ahead of you.
I've already almost filled the first experience thing.
There you go.
failed the voice.
Well, no. I will point out this is great because you remember the first session, Faye was just fucking killing it and didn't miss like hardly any rolls, and then the second one missed a lot. So you got the best of both worlds, honestly.
Thing is, the second one I got a few successes, but I mainly got mixed successes. I
Yeah.
think I probably only failed like one, and so now my luck is just coming back around. It's fine.
Mhm.
Honestly,
go ahead.
I think I can see why this game is balanced out when you fail or succeed.
Right.
Like when you succeed, you can proceed or something, but when you fail, you at least get a point, so that way,
Yes.
You'll get some
It doesn't
improvement.
feel as bad.
yeah, it's
It's
interesting.
just funny.
Very interesting kind of mechanic.
You learn from your mistakes. I kind of like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So Frankie. Oh, let me check here. All right. So who had the failures and who had the mixed successes?
I had a fail.
Mixed success.
Mixed success.
Mixed success.
Fail.
Hey, same brain cell apparently.
Okay. So Harmony and Faye, as you two are walking through the midway towards a haunted house, you
No, I
are.
succeeded.
Oh, you succeeded. Who
Yep.
who was the second fail?
Tigress.
Okay.
Tigris grab.
Cool. Sorry, my bad. I mistook that. So Faye and Tigress, as you two are walking through the midway towards the haunted house, you two are still a little shaken up, but also just like on the lookout for things now, and you're doing your best, but you get completely caught off guard.
Oh.
There is the quick, sharp sound of like a snapping, as it were, and then from one of these games, the little kiosks, right, rushes out at you what appears to be a like jumbling skeleton, right, and they brum rush towards you both and just clatter into you.
Yep. On instinct, I'm just flailing around trying to punch it. Like, get over here,
Okay.
mother.
Oh no, skeletons.
You do feel like there's a kind of a heavy thunk as they do hit you, and they feel weirdly metallic. If you you will take 1 harm from this, both of you. If you have armor or something there, like I know probably Tigress does, you would ignore that, but like, you take harm from it as the skeletons come clambering into you and just like thrashing and flailing against you. For the rest of you, this would be Deontay, Frankie, and Harmony. You see not just the 2 that come out at Tigress and Faye. You see, rushing between the booths and the kiosks of this midway, and near the haunted house area, several more things like this. A skeleton over here, a like zombie-looking thing over there, just kind of shambling forward at a very quick, janky, jerky motions. And they kind of like rush past you, and then duck between like one kiosk and another, like back and forth, like it's almost a zigzaggy type pattern.
Are they like repeating, like pattern, like back and forth, the same things?
It's kind of hard to tell.
Gotcha.
But that is certainly an assumption you could make, because they do seem to be like moving in some sort of a path, as it were, and that simply moved past you, but you were not their intent.
I guess I'm gonna look up to see if there's some kind of like ropes or rigging.
Absolutely. Harmony, because you have clocked it before, absolutely. Yes. And now that you see these things in action, the wires and stuff seem to be like sort of a guide trail for whatever these things are. They're kind of following that.
It's fine, you two. They're puppets.
Meanwhile, Tigress is trying to wrestle out of one of them.
Tigress instinctively jumped into her wrestling training. It's like trying to like do a submission hold in this thing, or like break from the grapple. And she's like doing way too technical for what is essentially, yes, a puppet.
Yeah, like just on instinct. That's why I shouted, "Get over here, motherfucker!"
Suplex is a puppet.
Like, wait a second.
Are you two okay?
So, quick question.
Yes.
Are we, like, trapped by them, or did they just, like, hit into us?
You're kind of tangled up in it. I mean, it's
Okay.
like, it's like on top of you, and like it's sort of like, what's the right word? Like tumbled into you, I guess, or like tackled you, kind of. You're not
Okay.
like trapped, but you are like under its weight right now, and like kind of having to deal with it.
Yeah.
And Tiger and y'all just see what looks like a wrestling match. Tigress
Yes,
and a metal
Tiger's just
skeleton.
fucking wrestling it.
Yeah, just straight up, and then just finally body slams it into the ground.
Yep.
Faye's just trying to struggle away.
I'll
She's
go
yelling
help
out that she's stuck.
I'm gonna help Faye while Tigress is bodying
Sure.
the other one.
Help me!
You take a few moments to free yourself and or Faye.
Yeah, so I go help Faye, avoiding getting hit by any of the other ones.
Okay.
It's like, wait.
They're just puppets. Yeah.
Yep.
They're okay, but they just get that up.
How heavy are these? How heavy are these things that they caused 1 harm?
They're very heavy
As I
puppets.
mentioned, they are metallic. These are like, as you kind of get a close look at it, like pulling yourself out free from under it, this appears to be some kind of like rudimentary animatronic. Like it's like an animatronic skeleton.
Is there a
He
way
tosses
to-
it. She tosses it.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Some of my dumbbells are lighter than that. Are heavier than that.
How big are they again?
They're full size. They are about person sized.
Okay, they are person
Yeah.
sized.
After Frankie helps get the puppet animatronic thing off Faye, Faye just walks away quickly and shakes her hands to try and calm herself down.
Mhm.
Oh.
This has been a very stressful experience so
Oh.
far.
Yep.
You-
Yeah, I'm kind of like there holding the. I didn't say holding, but kind of like I kind of have it. The puppet thing. If I like let go of it, does it like swing?
Yes. Yep.
Ah.
You see that it is in fact like suspended by and hooked up to this strong, flexible, almost invisible wire.
the hell is going on here?
What?
Someone spent a lot of time setting these up.
Someone is really starting to mess with us.
Yeah.
Someone really doesn't want this park to sell.
I'm starting to believe the YouTube prankster even more now.
I don't know. This is kind of expensive for a prank.
Yeah.
Wait, a YouTube
True.
prankster or poltergeist?
To be fair, it could be a poltergeist, couldn't it?
But no,
True,
so
but-
as was established up at the top of the session, Harmony, yeah, you in fact are pretty good at spotting hoaxes and like knowing the amount of work that goes into it, and even perpetuating hoaxes sometimes. But yeah, this is again, it's quality work. It is very good. It is clearly like once you see it and pick it apart, yeah, it's faked, it's hoaxed, but like it's pretty damn good.
Props to whoever did it.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
definitely.
Deontay, you don't think maybe your friend there did it so that Mr. Biggs wouldn't buy it or something? But then why would he call us? I don't know. That makes no sense. I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder that. Well, maybe not him, but somebody is definitely trying to interfere with the sale of this place. I don't believe it is my friend, but there's something going on. For sure.
I just got the stupidest image in my head where this is like technically like a Scooby-Doo thing. At the end, we find someone, and I know that like Faye brought like a gun. Accidentally shoot. Like, oh, it was just a guy.
Oh god, this is that is the opposite ending of Scooby-Doo. Where...
Yeah, Faye, can I see your gun real quick?
Okay.
You want my gun?
Just real quick.
What do you want it for?
I want to make sure the safety's on. You seem a little,
Okay.
a little skittish right now.
You know what? That is fair. That is
Fair.
understandable.
I think if this is gonna be like Scooby-Doo, fine. We'll pull off a Scooby-Doo ourselves. Okay, who wants to be Shaggy? Who wants to be Scooby and be bait?
Let's not split up.
Particularly.
All right, gang, split up and look for clues.
Oh god,
I
that's
think-
not
I
right.
think- I think that's what we should do, Scooby-Doo wise, is look for clues.
Not split up though. That seems like
Yeah.
a bad
Yeah,
idea.
not
maybe
split up,
maybe a bad
please.
idea to
Please
split
don't
up, but
split
I
up.
Feels like
Now
a very
what-
stupid thing to do.
not exactly what I meant. Not exactly what I meant. But yeah, not. Let's look for clues.
Okay. So wait. So, is there still a trail for the wires?
Yeah. So
there's-
yeah, as was sort of noticed earlier, there's just lots of different wire hookups, kind of running from one point to another, to another, to another. It's kind of hard to like trace one origin point, but yeah, you can see where like this one line leads to, like where its two endpoints are, and you can follow that, and you could again find more lines and do the same essentially.
Can we see like where it's being triggered from?
You can't. You don't know like where it's actually being ran from. You do know like which way the puppets went, or like which way they would have come from. Like that much you can discern. But to know like where essentially one origin point is kind of hard to tell as of yet. Because it's not like one straight line. It's like they run from point A to point B and then B to C. And it's like, you know, like a crisscrossing pattern almost, but also not quite
Yeah.
as perfect as that. Again, whoever did this, if in fact there is some person behind it, put some thought into it. Like it's not a clear and easy, like simple, recognizable pattern.
But still, to what end? Like, that's just where I'm at with this.
Uh-huh.
What was the point of all of this?
Maybe they're like rebranding the theme park. This might be like a PR stunt. That's what I would do.
Maybe. It still feels like we're missing a few things though.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to look for more things. Yeah.
Mm. So we were heading towards the haunted house, weren't we?
Yep, you were.
let's continue on that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Fair enough. You
Get your
approach.
flashlights ready.
Yep, you get your flashlights ready. Again, it is actually getting fairly dark now. It's a little past dusk now. Probably about, I'd say, maybe 8:14 p.m. Or no, never mind. I was making a joke there because it's what time it is here. But I realized, oh, it's on the other coast. Like the joke doesn't apply. Anyway, but no. So you make your way towards the haunted house. It is again a little after dark. So you do have your lights out and everything. As you approach it, you see the signage of this haunted house. There is a big, lettering over the front. It is, and honest to God, this is the actual name because this is based on an actual location. Dr. Evil's House of Horrors.
Hey.
And it is kind of a generic haunted house look. There is this gargoyle statue perched over the front entrance. There are a couple scary mannequins and things out front. Kind of similar to things you saw on the Mad Mouse. Maybe not as good quality, but definitely the creepy little mannequins and props and things. As mentioned, some little dangling chains and stuff. They're kind of spooky. The front door has a little chain link barrier around the front of it, and it's partially boarded up in places. But you can skirt around it and find there are other possible points of entry, like windows and things, or a back service door. Or you could try and get in the front. Again, Deontay has keys to anything, so that is an option too. So any sort of locks or things like that, he can bypass. It's really up to you. But yeah, definitely, it looks like it's largely sealed up and largely in disrepair, but that's not out of the norm for a place like this with the whole park being abandoned.
Little Timothy loved this place. He's the only one of mine that likes the scary
We
things.
can always use contributions.
I squint at the gargoyle.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's valid.
No, and
I don't think we're going to run into that. Hopefully, we don't run into that again.
Yep. Funnily enough, though, it's not it doesn't move or anything, but it does look very similar to the one you fought not too long ago.
Well, we
Yeah,
can
wait.
always use contributions.
You guys, wait, hold on, out of character. Y'all fought a gargoyle.
Yes, that was the first
Yes.
session.
Yep.
That's the first
Yeah.
session.
Oh,
I
damn
shot it 3 times.
God damn it! I can't believe I missed that part.
Why is there something with gargoyles?
No, because that session I was all. The
Yeah.
first session you guys had, I was being pulled away
Yeah,
constantly.
Neon
I
was
couldn't stay.
not here for the first session. She was not.
No,
playing
no,
with
I
us.
know.
I was trying to watch it,
Right.
but I had to.
And then
leave
I know
halfway.
you tried to finish eventually, but you never actually fully caught up. So I guess you didn't really get to that point.
Yeah, someone make an in a nutshell thing for me because of attention span of a chicken nugget.
Yeah. Would any of the party members here like to recap that a little bit? Since we have mentioned, again, a character from the first session and also a little bit of a nod to it as well with this gargoyle here.
Someone with a better memory than mine has to do it.
I remember we went to the house because the guy wanted us to go there. Harmony tried to convince him to actually let us in, and accidentally made him want the ghosts more.
Ooh.
And I can't actually remember how we got in, but I remember we went into a graveyard, and
Well, he
there
called
was
us there for a job. So
yes.
we went there we were supposed to get rid of the ghosts initially. There was the graveyard that had, ghosts or whatever, and we went and checked it out. There were things thrown around over there, and but then there was also magical sigils with protective gargoyles and everything. We got in a big fight where we had to try and seal it away, and then Mr. Biggs had the idea. I was like, wait, this will be great for business. And he's like, don't get rid of them. And we're like, no, we're getting rid of them. So we got rid of them.
Yeah, because I'm fairly sure. I think everyone got stabbed at least once during that whole thing.
Probably.
Yeah, that.
Well, you
That
didn't.
would
You didn't
not
get hurt at
be-
all.
I did right at the very end.
Oh, right. Yeah, at the very
I
end.
got-
Yep,
Stabbed in the leg by a pair of shears or something.
Yep. that's right.
Damn.
Oof.
I was keeping an eye on the gargoyle. I had my
Yes.
gun trained on it. I was ready to shoot it, and I got distracted.
I think I got hurt at the end by wrestling the gargoyle
Yep.
off of Satsuki, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Deontay and Satsuki just threw themselves at the gargoyle.
Oh yeah, they fully tanked
Oh
that
my
thing.
Well,
god!
Things.
Oh my god!
It was
Honestly, it is
amazing.
great. You should go back and watch it. But that
Oh,
will be
I
for another
definitely
time.
will.
So yes,
Okay.
you see a somewhat familiar looking gargoyle. It's clearly not the same, but like there's definitely like it's stylistically designed. It's like it's an uncanny resemblance.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, are you wanting to go in the front door or a back door, or are you gonna just like peek in? What are we doing here?
Because we can just go in the front door.
Yes, Deontay does have the keys for that.
Yep.
Okay. Because if you all don't say anything otherwise, Dante's just gonna go open the front door.
I mean, front door's probably okay.
Yeah, sure. Can't get any worse than it already is.
Wait, actually,
They've probably got every way in pranked.
That's true.
I would say trapped, but yeah. Would the back way like bypass all that stuff that they might have set up in advance?
I mean, if nothing else, the back way would put us in the behind the scenes. Maybe we could either catch someone or just see if anything's been tampered with.
How about two of us go through the front door and the other two go through the back?
Let's split up, gang.
Whatever, look ways.
We're going to meet up in the middle anyways.
Yeah.
And it doesn't
Alright.
seem like we're actually in any real danger.
True.
I'm gonna volunteer to go in the back because I know how to. I have a feeling I could probably shut it down if need be, if there's anything electrical in here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll go on the front to get good footage.
All right.
Fair enough.
So then it'll be me and Harmony and Faye and Frankie.
And where will
And
Tigress
Ti-
go?
Tigers.
Hmm?
Where are you going? Front or back?
I say front.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Alright, we got this, Frankie.
There's
we
also
got the.
hydrate and a stretch.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Hydrate and stretch. And you know what? In
Thank you,
fact,
Franco.
we will take this hydrate and a stretch as a quick break. I think that's probably a good way to go.
Probably a good point.
Okay.
Cliffhanger.
Everybody, take 5. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere
Okay.
as we get to the thrilling continuation of this spooky story.
The haunted house.
Ooh.
Spooky.
hi, hello everyone. We're back. We're making our way to the table here, as you can all see. We have taken a quick break. We should be good to go from here on. Hope you all are having fun, having a good time. But yes, hi, hello. We are going to jump back in. Thank you for the welcome back, Frank. Glad you're here. So, we had two separate groups right now. One group is going in the front door, another in the back door. Who would like to go first? Let's kick in the front door, shall we?
Front
I'm
door
just
will go
saying,
first. Front door will go first.
Okay.
Well, we're not kicking it in, we're using the keys.
Yeah.
True. True. Very true.
The
Wait,
keys
do
to
we
the
need-
kingdom.
Yes. So Deontay reaches into his pocket and pulls out that key ring again and flips through it. And unlike Mr. Biggs, finds the right key pretty quickly. And he unlocks the little lock around the chain link gate, swings that aside, and then goes to the door of the haunted house, which is actually itself not locked, but it just has a little gate in front of it to keep it locked because it's an attraction. They want the front door open all the time. But you open that front door, and I need the three of you at the front door to give me a roll plus tough, please.
Roll plus tough.
Ooh.
I'm good at. I should be good at these.
Is that all 3 failures?
For fuck's sakes!
Yes, yes it is.
Let's go,
Awesome.
Team Gryffindor!
Alrighty.
I would fail at using a key.
Oh my god.
So, Deontay, as you turn the knob and open that front door, true to expectation, as is mentioned, whoever is in here probably has all the entrances rigged up with traps. Which is in fact correct. You open that front door, and as if like on a spring-loaded launcher, 3 more of these little animatronics just burst forth from the front door and knock you all flat. We're gonna pan over real quick to the group in the back. You are at the back door. You skirt around the edge of the house. And you find there is a back service entrance. This one is actually secured. There is a lock on it. It's locked currently. But, real quick, give me a roll plus sharp, you two.
Sure. Also, as we're like going back to we get to the back door, and we just hear like a poof from the front door.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, don't worry. I will interject the sounds when they happen.
Okay, awesome.
Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
What is it? Sharp?
Yes.
Hey, first big success! Yay!
There you go. There you go.
There you
Alright.
go.
So you try this. You try the back door, and you find that it's locked. And it hits you. Wait, it shouldn't be locked, right? If someone's coming and going, this is the only really accessible entrance. And you look at it a little more closely. This lock has been replaced. This is not an original lock to it. Someone has came in here, stripped out the lock on the door, and put their own lock on it.
Oh.
Hey,
That's
think
weird.
that is weird. I think that rules out the owner as
Definitely.
someone who might be doing stuff. Is there like a either with the door itself or like a window to see in this back way, or no? There might not be because I guess
No,
it's
because this is like the
Yeah,
like service area where they keep all the like the tech and the whatnot. They don't want you looking in this part.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, oh wait, no,
Right.
probably not actually.
Well, you
Um,
could find, for example, like other windows and stuff to other parts, and then make your way back around. That's an option. But
True.
but yeah, as you were pondering this, you hear a loud thump from the other side of the house.
Ah, I think the front may have been booby trapped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably. I said
They'll be fine, I'm sure.
hopefully. We should have asked Deontay for the key for the back. Oh wait, actually, I guess it doesn't matter now because it's
Yep.
changed.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it wasn't meant to be locked, so I don't think Deontay has the key anyways. Do you want to see if we can get in through a window or something?
Doesn't look like there is any. Here, let me see if we can do this. Just stand back a moment.
Alright,
Oh, I know where this is
Faye
going.
takes a good few steps back.
Yep.
I'm going to focus and try to see if I can like. I don't really have a thing. I'm not gonna use Big Whammy this time.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and use magic to see if I can do that. Can I
Yeah,
try and use magic to
absolutely.
just like click open the lock?
Absolutely. Give me a use magic roll.
That's just a weird roll.
Yep,
right?
it'll be just a roll plus weird.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Perfect.
Hey.
So you are trying to get this lock open. You know it's something that would be within your capabilities, and you focus on the lock. You don't want to waste any time. You want to make sure you can get in without having to put yourselves in more danger by going a roundabout way. So you close your eyes and focus on it, and you clutch the doll to yourself a little tighter, and draw forth on its power, and a loud click is heard, and the door swings open. As you breathe a sigh of relief and smile, your doll kind of looks up at you for a second, and then its head moves back to its default position where it was.
Yeah. And he like smiles for a moment, that he's able to control it for a moment, looking down at the doll. That like smile leaves his face as it goes, as he's kind of reminded of what he's really able to do.
Yep.
And goes, okay, at least nothing weird happened for now. Should be able to go.
Sure.
Faye didn't see any of this and is just very hyped that the door is open. Nicely done, Frankie.
All right.
Yep.
And I assume you two make your way inside?
Yep.
Okay. And it's at this point we actually cut away to not the front door, but Mr. Biggs. Left alone by himself in the midway, cowering in fear, huddling to the salt circle, trying to talk himself through the situation, trying to convince himself that it's fine, it's safe, and these people can handle it, and also that he should just leave, or that he should, not bother anymore. And he is clutching that big flashlight of his, he is looking at that salt circle, and looking around and about. But what he does not see is someone who sneaks up on him. There is, from elsewhere in the midway, someone who walks up. They are clad in a long white gown, as if a wedding gown, almost. Their face and form is just a ghostly pale white. And they approach Mr. Biggs and give him a nice little tap on the shoulder. A loud scream is heard.
Oh no.
And then we cut back over to the three of you at the front door, and also the two of you at the back. You do hear this scream, because it is a loud and very shrill scream. Much like the one you heard earlier from him.
Yeah.
But yes, the two of you, as you make your way into the haunted house, you hear this scream. And also the three of you at the front of the haunted house, as you are in a jumbled pile of what appear to be like zombies and like mummies and things. Again, more animatronics. You are trying to untangle yourselves from that with the front door open in front of you.
Yeah, am I strong enough to get myself and help the others out for this one? Get out of this jumbled pile?
Oh yeah, you can both take your time to free yourselves. It would just take time to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work on getting
Yes.
out.
So you it's kind of necessary you'll have to do so. So you're gonna pull these things off. You're making your way up. What do you do though? You know your friends went around the back. You heard a scream off in the distance. The front door is open before you. Are you sticking to the plan? Are you going to meet with your friend? Are you going to investigate the scream? What are we doing here, everybody?
I think Harmony just makes eye contact with the other two.
Okay.
And kind of like questions with her eyes, like, do we want to help him?
We don't want to help him. That doesn't mean it's not the right thing to do. We should probably go help the fool.
Yeah. There's some. Yeah. Maybe helping him will also help us get some answers. Because I got a feeling this is either a actual prank or something a little more fucked up.
Okay. And the two of you in back, Frankie and Faye. You two, Faye, you have just set foot in the building. And when you hear the scream, do you turn back or do you go in?
I turn to look at Frankie. And I say, I think one of us should stay here and the other one should go help. Which one do you want to do?
Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean,
If we both go, there is a chance this door will end up locked again. We don't know who's behind this, if they'll lock it while we're not here, or if they'll do something else. But I really don't think we should leave him alone. So, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'll stay here. You go check it out, and maybe someone from the others have gone. Maybe you can just grab one of them to go with you.
Yeah, alright. Please be safe. I'll go see what I can do to help.
I'll be okay. You just be careful. Don't go to whatever happened by yourself. Unless it's nothing, he might just got scared. I don't know.
Here's hoping. And then Faye runs off towards the front to see if she can intercept with the others.
Sure. So you're gonna link up with them. But we're gonna hang with Frankie for a second.
Sure.
Frankie, you make your way inside of the building. Again, this is the back service area. This is where the technical work for this haunted house is. Now, there isn't a lot of technical work that goes on here. This is one of those kind of haunted houses where, they set up props, and also they have, actors, and they'll jump out at you and spook you, and that's sort of the vibe, right? But they do have some stuff, obviously, some animatronics they set up, as has been already mentioned, as well as other, props and things to facilitate that experience, right? So your back here is part storage area, part, technical hookup, right? And you're walking through it, you're pushing past, old, discarded, cheaper looking props, a wooden coffin, and, there's actually this little, looks like an electric chair or something that they use for this little, creepy torture scene or whatever. Well, obviously, it's all just props. But you push past the basic stuff that's kind of jammed up against this back door, and you make your way into the room proper. And you immediately see several things that stand out to you. The first is there is a sleeping bag with several other things that seem to imply somebody has been, camping out here.
Okay.
Somebody has clearly stayed here for a little while. You don't know exactly how long, but it looks like they made themselves relatively comfortable. That, however, is the second most obvious thing you notice. First most obvious thing is that there is a laptop that is sitting next to this little bed setup, with the screen open and on, and cables running to it.
Oh.
And a quick peek at the screen. You're not the most, technically versed person, but it looks like some of the stuff you probably have seen, Harmony using before. Not, streaming software or anything like that, but,
a camera setup.
Yeah, things like that.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick before really look at the computer too much. Because they would have heard me come in and us talking and everything like that. If there's someone in here, I'm gonna just quickly check around, make sure someone isn't hiding in here somewhere. They're not gonna jump me when I try and look at this.
Sure. You take a quick look around, and there is no one that seems to be hiding amongst the area.
Okay.
You are spooked several times by, the props and animatronics and things of that sort, which you mistake for a human silhouette several times.
I turn around.
Yeah, no, you definitely startle yourself, but no one jumps out at you.
Okay. Right. So I sit down, I guess it's on the floor, and I start looking at the stuff here to see what I guess in more detail of what's going on with this.
Sure.
Is it are they able to remotely activate the things we had seen from here?
Yeah. From what you can tell, again, you are no technical expert, but this does look to be some sort of like digital control panel. It is hooked up to some sort of sensors. Again, there was mention earlier of like motion sensors and things of that sort, and also of like you can clearly see they're like labeled as such of like pulley system 1, pulley system 2, right? That's clearly like where these animatronics were rigged up to, and like somebody was flicking switches.
Right. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna take a quick picture of the setup with my phone.
Sure.
And then since there's not a whole lot I want to do with this right this moment, since there's no one here, and we know that there's no one here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, one quick thing.
Yeah.
I will because I'm here. Is there any camera setup to see within the haunted house?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Mainly because I was wondering if someone had escaped through the actual haunted house instead of through the back way.
Right.
Okay.
So actually, I will say this much: as you're looking at it, there is actually only one camera hooked up to this thing. There's several motion sensors and things, but there's only one camera, and it seems to be pointed at the front gate.
Interesting.
Yeah. It seems like there is a camera point. It's kind of the angle of it actually kind of catches you. You briefly flick it open, and it's like pointed like facing down the trail. So it's essentially you can see anyone who comes up.
Gotcha. Okay, noted. In that case, there's not really a whole lot for me to do, especially since it's all motion censored, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go out of here now at this point to go and check what happened with the Scream and Faye and all them.
Okay. We pan back over to the three of you out of the the front door of the haunted house. You have a brief discussion and decide that, after untangling yourselves from things, you should go off and help Mr. Biggs. As you have freed yourself, Faye comes around in the corner and is like, "Oh, I heard a scream. We should go check that out." So Faye links up with you.
All right. We go where we heard the scream.
Okay.
Which should be from the salt circles. Someone should not have moved.
Yep. So you go there to the salt circle, again, where you have laid out. And there is the salt circle there, mostly undisturbed. It does appear to have had a bit of a scuff around the edge there, where something was like dragged through it or what have you. And there is also the discarded flashlight that Mr. Biggs was carrying.
I told him not to leave.
And yet.
That's concerning.
We should
Real quick,
probably look for him.
Yep, the four of you, give me a roll plus sharp.
Da-da-da.
Hell yeah!
Yay!
Pretty good.
There we go. Good rolls. All right.
Looking sharp.
Not too shabby.
Okay. So yes, the fact that the light has been dropped and also the scuff in the salt circle makes you think this probably was not a voluntary exit. It's not much, but there are clearly signs of a struggle here, right? And as you look around, trying to find signs of where this person went, the lights kick up again.
Oh, no.
And especially they kick up around the main roller coaster, which you hear begin to rattle to life.
Should
much
we
is-
be worried?
We should probably head that way.
Do we want to go back for Frankie first? He's still in the
Yes.
haunted house.
We should get Frankie.
Okay.
The four of you make your way towards Frankie, and Frankie doing likewise. You probably would have actually, they would come up on you because you had spent some time looking through the haunted house, make sure it was safe, and also looking through the contents of the laptop. So they're going to find you in the back, like peeking over the laptop, probably just finishing up.
Gotcha.
Oh,
In that case, as I'm getting up, I go, "Oh, okay. Guys, what was that scream, first of all? Are they okay?"
Mr. Biggs has been kidnapped.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So whoever's been doing this is where they've been living, I think. And I pointed at the sleeping bag, and then I pointed to the laptop, and I go, "There's all these motion sensors set up everywhere. There's only one camera though to the gate."
They've been living here. Are they
Yeah, they
trying to
changed-
keep
they
their
changed the lock.
home?
They changed the lock to this place as well.
What's the point of scaring people if you're not going to record it?
Of course, that's your concern.
I think the point of what they're doing is they don't want to lose their home, or so called it.
They just it's clear that they want to keep them away for some reason or another.
Maybe they have nice memories of here and just want to keep everyone away. But I don't know. I still really don't know. So if he's kidnapped, should we go?
Yes, we should go try to find them.
We just
I'm
didn't
going-
want to leave you.
I'm going to assume that it's near the roller coaster and that this has been a lure to get us there. So, shall we go be lured?
Yeah, sure. What's the worst that can happen?
Lindsay!
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think positive here.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah. And
Okay.
I guess we'll start heading out.
So you'll make your way over to the main roller coaster. What are we doing, and/or how are we planning to approach this? So the roller coaster itself is again rather large. It does actually get some height and some length to it. It is a full proper roller coaster. There is a sort of like launch station again, similar to the smaller one, where like the ride is operated and stuff, and where the carts like load and unload. But it is active right now, so the whole coaster is running. There is the carts on it, and they are just moving along. It doesn't appear to be going at an excessively fast speed like the smaller one was. It appears to be moving at what would essentially be its normal rate.
I don't know if we want to split up or stay together, but my first instinct says to go to the loading station.
I think we should stay together right now.
Yeah, like if someone's actually dragging people around, that's a bit different than a prank.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and I think we to get on or near the roller coaster, we really should all go there anyway. I don't think there's anywhere else we could go right now.
Yeah.
At least I think. I don't think we can climb up there.
I don't
No.
think it
I
would be
mean,
worth trying.
It would be
to climb up
possible,
there.
but yes.
Nope.
No.
Not safe.
No, again, that's why I'm saying it. There are many ways to approach this.
It's true. I think going together to the loading station is at least a good way to see what the situation is. Do we hear screaming, by the way?
Yes,
Yeah,
actually,
that's what
I was waiting to say this because as you approach, yes, you do hear screaming, and it is coming from the carts on the coaster.
I freaking knew.
I will say this sounds like real human screaming, not fake sound effects.
Is it Biggs? Is he in a coaster?
It is a very distinctive scream that you have heard a couple of times before today.
Does it sound like a bitch?
Yep.
Yes.
He's gonna blow out his voice, I think.
Good.
I'm guessing it's not a way, this is really fun kind of scream. This is a
No.
terrifying scream.
Yeah, it's that.
Right, so I'm sure he's fine to the loading station.
I've got to ask though. Is this one of those roller coasters that has like the pictures that it takes when you hit a certain spot?
Please say it is.
Yes, absolutely yes.
It's taking
Someone
like
please go get those pictures,
Yeah.
and then we'll continue.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we can continue.
No, so you approach that loading station. It does have a little thing ran up where they have little they take your pictures as you hit at the big high point. And you briefly look at the pictures, and yes, absolutely, there is Biggs on the coaster, and he is not alone. There is a woman in white. She is in a long, flowy white dress with a veil over the front of her face, and just incredibly pale, like ghostly white skin. And she clearly has Biggs, like, essentially tied up. She has him, like, it looks, you take a quick look at it, it looks like he is wrapped up in what appears to be, like, electrical cable. And he is just screaming his lungs out, with a terrified expression on his face. And she just, like, has him wrangled, essentially.
When you say a white dress and veil, are you saying she looks like a bride?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Can't account for someone's taste, but alright.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like those monitors that show like multiple pictures of like each of the cards and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, is there like him over and over again?
Yes. Yes.
Amazing.
Oh god.
In the time it's taking you all to link up and, get over here and everything, the coaster has gone through a couple of cycles. So there's like 3 or 4 of these pictures.
Is she's just sitting there beside him? Like, there's no like change in the pictures. Like,
No. So there is some slight changes in the pictures. If you had to guess, in like looking at them as like almost a stop motion, like story, right? It looks like she is just kind of like throttling him and just like intimidating him and trying to like shake him up a bit. And it seems to be working as far as you can tell.
I mean, yeah.
Props to her. This is hilarious. I thought we'd be fighting actual ghosts, but no. No, this is better. This is funnier.
But I mean,
We should probably go to the platform and see if we can stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
He may be mean, but I don't know if he deserves this. And we don't know what her intention is in all of
True.
this.
And we don't know what she is.
Could get
Plus,
bad.
I think we're already satisfied enough seeing the hearing the screams and seeing the pictures at this point.
Yeah, we've excuse me, we have gotten our Schadenfreude out of the way. We can go on now.
Okay, let's help him.
All right.
I'm gonna go over to the controls and see if I can shut it down.
Yeah, absolutely. That is something you know how to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Faye
Well, we
goes...
want to make sure it brings them back. We don't want it to like shut down while they're like on the middle of the ride.
Yep, no, I was actually
Absolutely.
just about to ask. But yeah, that's something you can do. You just have to wait, till like it gets into the right range, and then you just time it to do whatever. You get a little notification on the dashboard or whatever to stop when.
Yeah,
so
I
you
do that.
So yeah, you wait for it to complete its cycle, and you cue the brakes, and it stops. The cart rolls into station. Biggs is still screaming, as this woman is like, when she sees there are other people at the station, and the cart is coming to a stop, she essentially like throws him into like the floor of the cart and like holds him down with her leg, as she kind of is like standing over him and looking over at you all and screaming, "Stay back! Stay back! It's not done yet! Stay back! We can all leave here soon, just not yet!"
What is not done?
She points down at him. He needs to stop this. To stop all of this. This park needs to stay right where it is. I will not have his people coming in here tearing it down.
Biggs, are you gonna tear down the amusement park?
Biggs is still losing his fucking mind.
That's right, this time.
What's going on? No, what?
Well, it sounds like you just need to not do whatever construction you want to do here, and you'll be okay.
I can't. I gotta make. I'm losing a loss here if I don't do that. I gotta develop this property.
Money or your life. Money or your life.
And the woman echoes, "Your money or your life? Come on, which is it? Which is it gonna be?" He's like, "All right, fine. And rather than actually respond, Biggs tries to break and run. Are any of you going to try and intervene in this in any
Yes,
way?
I am absolutely going to stop him.
Okay.
and bring him back.
Well, am I okay to ask the
Yes.
lady why can't like I'm on you with this. I don't want this place torn down either, but why don't you want him to tear it down?
Okay. I will answer that question in just a moment. But first off, Kaizad, I need you to make me a roll plus cool here.
Because
Can I
I
get
look
a
hella
success?
cool doing this.
You sure
Get
do.
a success.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I'm pulling a luck on that one.
Okay. Fair enough. So, Biggs, as you all are trying to like actually work through this exchange, and you think he's pinned down well enough that you don't think he's going to go anywhere, he just scrabbles out from under her and begins breaking off at a very fast pace. Again, surprising you all, you've seen him flee in terror before, and it still catches you off guard just how quick he is. And he is just about to get away. And Deontay shoots out with his hand and grabs him just as he goes, scratches him by the back of his collar. It's like, oh no, you're not going anywhere. And then, Faye, you ask your question to this woman. She's like, I love this park. I have so many fond memories of this place. I cannot see it all just bulldozed over.
You know what? That's fair. An extreme reaction, but I get it.
You get it. Thank you.
Is-
Thank you.
There is an issue, though.
What issue?
The person who owns this is wanting to sell it. If he does not sell it to Biggs, he will sell it to someone else.
And that's why I make sure no one wants to buy it.
Well, what if someone refurbished it? Rebuilt it?
Oh, I would love that.
You have to have someone guarantee that and do that, though.
Yeah, I
mean,
need that.
Yeah. But we've got Biggs here, and he's gonna have to pick between money and his life. He could sort of do both. If he refurbishes the park, then he can still make money from it and get away with his life.
Is that something you would be willing to do? Deontay's still holding on to it.
Biggs is trying to squirm out of your grasp. You still have him, but he's like, thrashing, like, let me go.
Lift him up just a little bit
Okay,
so his feet are on the ground.
sure. You lift him up just an inch or two off the ground.
I mean, a previously potentially haunted park reopening could attract people.
Real quick, can I get one of you to roll a charm real quick? You're trying to calm him down to the point where he's actually going to interact with you all.
That should not be a roll
I can
from
do it.
me.
Right.
I'll try. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I was talking most, I think, so makes sense.
Because he is kind of in hysterics right now. Oh, perfect.
Oh, nice.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. Yes, let's fucking go,
Okay.
That's the
Faye.
first successful roll.
There you go.
There
you go. So Faye, you are in all of this. You are still like standing by the platform kiosk, right? And you've stopped the cart and everything. If anything, he at least kind of sees you as trying to help. Also, you have not really tormented him as much as everyone else. So he does kind of pause and like, all right. Let me catch my breath. All right. What do we need to do here?
Well, you can't tear down the park.
I can. I will be upriding at a loss if I don't.
If you do, you are likely gonna end up dead. But
I'm
If
not
you-
gonna update. If you just let me go, I will run away right now, and we can handle this all another day. Hey, sound good?
But-
I'll even cut you a nice paycheck for it. I know you're probably not getting paid for this, right?
listen, even if you get away today, even if you leave today, you're still gonna have to come back here. And this lady is
I'll send
not
somebody
gonna
else out here now
stop
that I know what's going
just
on.
because you've run
I
away.
can tell people what's going on here. I can get the authorities involved.
I feel like that won't go your way. But there is a somewhat easier way out. How about you just refurbish the park and sell it as a haunted attraction? That's bound to get a lot of people interested. And you can make your money, and she gets to keep her memories.
Look, they did the whole haunted park gimmick. That's what the whole haunted house is about. The haunted house there was open for years after the park itself closed down. And it wasn't bringing enough money to keep it going. Look, I can, yeah, if it'll get me out of here today, I'll give it a try. And once it stops working, I'll dispose of the bulldozer down after. We can deal with that problem another day. Yeah?
I think that's the best we're gonna get out of you, isn't it?
Tell you what, I'll put it in writing that I can't bulldoze it down for 5 years. Sure, why not?
Yeah. What
And
does...
who's going to the notary with him?
I feel like I might have the best luck, but I'm gonna need someone with a bit of muscle.
At this point, the as yet unidentified woman is like, that's not good enough. It needs to stay, as long as I want it to stay.
Excuse me, but I don't think we actually know who are you exactly?
Can I actually ask what she exactly looked like now that we are closer to her? Is she a real person?
Yes, this is very clearly a person
Okay.
in makeup.
Okay.
Okay.
And
okay.
and costuming. It's decent costuming.
I did need to ask that.
Yes, no, it is not a ghost. It is not a anything like that. She clearly made herself up to look like a ghost. But it's costuming.
Okay.
But yeah, what Frankie said. Who is she? Frankie was asking her who she was.
Oh, yeah. She throws back the veil real quick, seeing that that kind of whole gag is over for right now. My name's Tammy. I've lived here most of my life. In town, I mean. I love this park. I have so many good memories here. I can't stand to see it go. Once I heard they were trying to sell it, I had to stop it. I know it doesn't really get used much anymore, but I still... Look, I still come out here sometimes every now and again, just walk the park and relive those memories, you know?
I understand. I mean,
I'm not happy about it being shut down either.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I have some good memories here too.
Honestly, a haunted park, amusement park, sounds really freaking cool.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
You go first, Quattro.
Oh, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Is there any way for Tammy to help? Can she help, like, advertise the amusement park to help keep it open if it's refurbished?
Sure, if we're gonna keep the park running, we're gonna need people running the park. So sure, why not?
She's very talented with all the props and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe if we have good help, it'll stay open a little longer then.
I
If
mean,
the haunted house had the kind of technology that Tammy's been using tonight, I don't think it would have gone under.
yeah. I mean, I was gonna
Very
say,
true.
Mr. Biggs, you've been scared out of your mind tonight.
That's true.
The
That-
entire time.
That's true.
That is something people would very happily pay for. There is a high chance that this place will be a success if you two work together and not demolish this place.
All right. If you're gonna twist my arm, you have a deal.
I think is everyone okay with that? Everyone happy with this?
I'd be down to see this place haunted, a haunted themed amusement park.
I would come here.
I'd be a little sad at losing the park for my kids, but if that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
They might enjoy it when they're older, Deontay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Especially the kid who likes the spooky stuff the most.
They could get away with coming here.
Okay. So I think that all's well that ends well? Is it-
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
I
So,
think so.
Frankie, like, thumbs up, like...
Yeah. With that decided, the tension in the situation kind of diffuses for a moment. You all take a collective breath. Biggs is kind of dusting himself off a little bit. Tammy is like pulling back the veil a little bit and taking it off and breathing a sigh of relief at clearly having saved the park she cares about. Faye probably takes a cookie out of her pocket and has a bite.
Well, I was about to say, no, Deontay would hand her a cookie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
I ate all my cookies. I have
True.
my cookie.
Okay. But yeah, everyone takes a moment to collectively breathe and relax and let the absurdity of the situation sort of wash over you for a moment. And the satisfaction of knowing that you have managed to deal with whatever this was.
Yay.
After we all take a breath, Deontay looks around. I'm going to go win the rest of my kids some prizes. And he just starts walking off towards the midway.
Love it.
I didn't get to play, so I'm gonna go have a go too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Faye just follows Deontay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start editing this footage.
Yep. There you go.
You can edit your footage on the phone.
You got a couple of good shots. It'll work out.
Oh yeah.
Look, you could ask Tammy really nicely to do some edits with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we just
Your
walk
take
around
on it, yeah.
honestly.
Already set up. Might as well.
But all right, I think that is where we're going to mostly conclude this here, unless there's anything anyone wants to do as we get our way out of here. But yeah, I went full Scooby-Doo with it this time.
This was
Yeah.
great.
Great,
This
it was
was
super
That was amazing.
I did not expect that. I was
you.
really thinking we'd be fighting ghosts, but no, this was fun.
Yeah, this was very good.
All right, as we are making our way out here, I do want to, of course, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Frank, for the hydrate and a stretch. But I would also like to thank my lovely guests. Frank is very kindly and graciously dropping my links, but I want to make sure that the links to my friends are also getting put out there. So let's start with Kaizad, the proud papa who saved the park.
Yes. Hello. As we all know, I am Kaiser Tidicha, the Broken Crimson Dragon, your resident monstrous father. As always, it was very fun to play. I look forward to the next time, which is going to be in about another month. In the meantime, I will probably be doing a bunch of guerrilla streams, but I will also be popping up on other people's streams.
Yep. As Kaiser has mentioned, we do have plans to do this again next month. We're already in talks for that, so looking forward to that as well. Let's have an Appster go ahead and do some shouting out as well.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Abster, the Wholesome Water Dragon. Thank you again, Drac, for hosting another one of these.
You're
It
very
was
welcome.
so much fun. I love these every time we do them. But yeah, I'm streaming again tomorrow. Yes, at 4 p.m. UK time, and then it is my birthday on Wednesday, 3rd of May, and I'm gonna do some fun things with my friends, and I'm excited
Heck
about
yeah.
it.
I should probably
Yeah.
be there as well, so that'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of streams, Harmony or Fengi, go ahead and shout yourself out as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Fangy. I'm a shape-shifting cryptid. When I'm not playing games DM'd by the amazing Draconic,
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
over on my channel, playing mostly Sunhaven nowadays. I'm really obsessed.
I've heard it's very good. I've seen you playing a little bit. It looks really fun.
It is.
Let's have Neon.
Thank goodness. I was gonna type mine out because I need to bounce pretty soon because my
Yep.
gonna start
Perfect.
cooking and the alarm
Yep.
might go
That's-
off any second.
Yep, that's kind of what I
Hello
figured.
everyone. I'm Neon Light Shifter. I had fun playing as Wild Tigers. I was actually working on a casual PNG for her the entire time. And outside of being Tigers, I am a draconic changeling bard. I do DJing, I do art, and I do games. So, and hopefully later tonight I can start up my art stream. I'm not sure what we're working on. Probably the PNG, probably a commission. I don't know, but I'm happy to be here tonight. Thank you, Draconic, for hosting and
You are very welcome.
bringing me in when I was when I saw you guys playing this. I was like, damn, I wanted
Absolutely.
to join in.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun vibing with this group and with my Saturday group. So
Oh yeah.
hopefully tomorrow, Saturday, hopefully things will go well. Yeah.
And
And I gotta bounce for real because I got dinner starting up.
no worries.
so-
Enjoy your
Bye.
dinner. Enjoy your night.
Take care, Neon.
Night, Neon.
Bye, Nia.
Bye.
Take care, y'all.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Boop, boop, boop.
Bye.
And last but certainly not least, our friend Quattro.
Hello, my name is Quattro Hazard. I don't have a regular stream, although I do stream maybe like a couple times a year, usually once. Anyway, but you will find me on some of my friends' streams. I will, unless something happens, I will most likely be on Ab's birthday stream. I will probably pop up in track streams every so often, and yeah wherever I can. But mostly I make music on my YouTube. I do commissions, so I'm currently working through all my commissions, but hopefully that'll be open soon because I'm getting through the last few. But yeah, I do music commissions mostly, and a bit of video content on my YouTube, which I'm trying to get back into doing, especially with the stuff we've already recorded. So trying to get through all that,
Heck yeah.
but new stuff coming.
I also want to give a real quick special shout out to Quattro as well for doing this lovely little art today, which we've used and in just promoting the thing and also showing it off. It kind of inspired today, honestly, because I had some oh, wrong stream there. I had some other adventure stuff planned. I got like partway through planning one, and then we're like, oh, but this art is really cool, and it kind of like, oh, I have ideas. Let's go for something. I think it was Fangy who put the idea out there first, but collectively we kind of got talked into it. I'm like, you know what, let's go for it. So we did this.
Yeah. It started as a drawing like practice,
Yes.
Just draw the squad together, and it came up with this, and then progressively I worked more and more on it, and then it was like, oh, this could be a session, and I guess you did it, Drac. You brought
Thank
to
you.
life. As well.
I did my best. But yeah, so my links have been plugged already. You can scroll up a little bit to find those. But I will save Frank the trouble. Here is also my other links if you want to find them all at once. I will put out a stream schedule for the next week, sometime this weekend. But I can guarantee you right now that on it will be a Dead by Daylight stream on the 4th of May. So that will be the day after Abs' thing, which I will also be on Abs' thing, so expect that on the schedule too. But the Dead by Daylight stream, which I think Abs is also participating in, question mark?
Yes.
Will be on...
And me.
Oh, and Kaizad, there you go, perfect. Yeah, I didn't, because it's changed recently, some of the people involved. Yes, but Abs and Kaizad both should be there. But it will be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, as I mentioned already, we're also in talks for doing this again next month, probably about the same time next month in terms of like dates. We're looking towards the end of next month, so it'll probably be about a month out. But mark your calendars for that, because it will be a lot of fun. Oh, one more thing I do want to mention. I will plug specifically my Discord again, because tomorrow we have a Discord movie night. It will be... Actually, what time is it? I believe it's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be watching a Terror Vision, a 1986 film. It is also kind of a campy, schlocky horror film. So if you like goofy stuff like this, it's not quite like this, but in the same vein of just horror, but also not really, kind of. Maybe come by. Also, we're a good community out there, so come by. It's always fun times. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. I know some people have to be out of here. We have the proud parent and the ever late European. So we'll go ahead and close things out. You all take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful night. I will see you next time. Let's see if I can find someone to raid. I don't know if there is anyone live right now, but I'd imagine so. It's a Friday night. There's probably someone live.
Arlie's up. Arlie's up.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we can do early.
Hey.
So there we go. Arlie is playing some
Scarlet Hollow.
Scarlet Hollow.
Fucking love that game.
So yes, I've heard it's very good. It's like a visual novel, right?
Yeah, it's a visual novel. It's really good.
Yeah, go there. Go say hi to Arlie. Do we have a raid message, everyone? I'm always bad at these.
We saved the park raid? I'm not creative, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not either. That's why I have to constantly
Roller
crowdsource
Coaster
it.
Tycoon.
What?
Roller Coaster Tycoon raid.
I like that, especially because we're not playing Roller Coaster Tycoon or categories. I think that will raise several questions.
Sorry, Abs.
Don't apologize, mine was shit.
It's good. It's good.
There we go. This will be the raid message because this is how I am. It's my sense of humor. But yeah, go there, go say hi to Arlie, take care of yourselves, have a wonderful night. I will send Kyle out a picture of a bug. Goodbye.
Yay!
Bye.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Bye. Good night.
Bye bye
Bye.
bye.